potential, very cunning, illusionist, and wants to not be a disappointment, but he's trying. There we go.
Okay.
And what's Ishtar?
Ishtar Shadow Moon.
Ishtar.
And he is a what?
High elf sorcerer.
He's a moon elf.
Moon elf.
Ooh,
Have blue skin.
awesome.
And
Yeah, me too.
I figured out recording, so it's recording now. Brienne, why don't you go? And by the way,
Okay.
your stove is also part of your character.
My
The green
stove?
screen. If you move your hand, other way. If you know,
Yeah. Okay. So I've got a story for you. This is my character, as much as you can see.
let me see if I can pull it up, and then I'll share my screen.
Okay.
You keep going.
I'm just going to go ahead and read my
Go for it.
backstory. So, my name is Myri Corivian. I was born in the sea of the fallen stars on an eve of a full moon to noble parents. Upon birth, my mother placed a pearl necklace around my neck, a family heirloom passed down for centuries. I spent most of my growing up years in the sea of the fallen stars alongside my older brother, Tane. We were well acquainted with our area and the people within it, and would often play together in the kelp fields near our home. Oh, by the way, I'm a sea elf.
There's a picture.
Very pretty.
Oh, I lost my screen.
Your kelp fields.
Okay. Where was I? Oh, one afternoon when I was 9 and Tane 14, intruders came and ransacked our town. One of the large men in a bulky suit captured my brother. I heard Tane yell, "Myri, help!" But I was so scared that I had jumped back in the kelp to hide. I saw a big man hand off my tied-up brother to another man in a similar suit, and then he began coming back in my direction. I had noticed through his helmet that the man had one very bright yellow eye. Then fear struck me. Was he coming for me? I sank as far down as I could in the kelp. My brother's voice kept echoing in my ear. I had the necklace close to my lips and prayed that they wouldn't find me. Soon after, everything fell silent, but I lay there for hours, not daring to be seen. Tears were streaming down my face. I finally heard my mother and father calling for me and Tane. I jumped up and ran to their side, telling them what had happened. And we all wept. My father wandered out to the kelp fields every day after that, looking for Tane, but to no avail. My parents concluded that I need to be trained in the ancient art of the warrior known to my people, thus learning to defend myself and others from any attacks that may happen in the future. I began training the very next week. I spent many years in the school, advancing to become better and better. After each passing year, and after 8 years, I was finally able to overcome my masters and teachers. With the accomplishment of this, and the fact that there were no other attacks since the time Tane was captured, I had decided that it was time for me to begin my own quest in searching for Tane. The day after my 18th birthday, I left the house of my parents and moved far from the sea of the fallen stars to the northeastern shores of the Durwater Sea. For it is here that many crossroads travel. The man with the yellow eye stole my brother, and I aim to get him back. That is my backstory.
Yellow eye.
Dun, 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 dun.
Great.
You're a sea elf, a warrior sea elf.
Yes.
Um.
Oh, my eyes too.
All right, Brandon. I don't have a picture of you, so.
I don't have a picture.
Hold on real quick. If you look, this is your piece for right now, Brienne.
Oh,
This is
okay.
you.
The purple guy with the trident.
It's a girl, but yes.
Oh, okay.
If it'll zoom in.
Oh, there we go.
So that's your
Nice.
piece. Brandon, or not Brandon, Dallin. I don't have a super wizardy one for you right now. I want to print out whatever picture you send me in the future and make it one of these. But this is your person today. Dallin.
Shoot, sorry, I was on mute. Yeah, you're good.
Done.
Brandon,
So
this is yours today.
my what am I? Yeah, I'll take it. Need to shave his head, but it'll count. So my character's name is Davos Stonefoot. He is a halfling monk, which is gonna be fun. So his background. So Davos was raised in a remote monastery, the monastery of Thaknor, which is deep in the Skurgian Peaks. It's in the middle of there somewhere. He has no memory of his parents. Earliest memories being that with training with the monks of the monastery. He's the only halfling to have trained at the monastery of Thaknor in the history of the monastery, which is unique considering that the monastery is completely dedicated to the way of the open hand and physical perfection. So obviously not well suited for that of a halfling. But Davos showed a remarkable aptitude to key. Yeah, I like him. Good job. I'll take the halfling monk. And determination. So he's progressed well at the monastery because of those two attributes. He's naturally lighthearted as a halfling, so he doesn't take things too seriously. Unless it has to do with his training or the pursuit of power, then he's deadly serious. What drove him to leave the monastery was his master saw his path to power and progression, specifically in the way of the open hand, to be outside in the outside world. So he left the monastery at the age of 30, which is still relatively young for a halfling. And he's been wandering outside the monastery for 3 years, looking for challenges to test his techniques. Upon him leaving the monastery, the monks also refused to disclose any details around his parents or how he arrived at the monastery, but he's always been curious to where he came from.
Hey.
Halfling monk.
How old is
And
he again?
30.
He's 30. Well, he's 33.
3.
And real quick, so we can all point. So, Dallin, where are you from again?
I'm from Osnan.
I don't think this one is able to do it.
Osnan, Osnan, whatever.
Sure. Green screen.
I'll try.
Yeah, that's close to where I'm
Okay.
from.
Okay, and you're Brandon. You're from somewhere in here.
Yep.
Where would you like to be from?
I said deep within, so
Mount Garrix.
There
Right.
yeah.
or there?
Well, let's go. That's probably too close to the Fallen Lands. Probably in the middle, over closer to Osnan.
Right around the U.
Yeah.
You don't want to be a part of the Fallen Lands?
He's
Like, more to the ocean.
Yeah. Stay away from the scary part.
Brianne, where are you from? Ish.
I'm on the north side of the Cangrian forest, so in that shore line where the river meets the sea.
Okay.
Ooh, I like
I feel like that's a song.
Where the river meets the sea.
Where the north wind meets.
Oh, right.
I hear that song a lot right now.
You're like, oh, I know the lyrics.
Oh, I do. 3 little girls.
Into the unknown.
We have no kids and we hear that song a lot too.
Not from me.
I hear it a lot.
Okay. Chris, why don't you tell us?
Okay. I won't go
You're-
all the way into my
You're
voice.
echoey.
Oh, I am. Bummer.
I think if you mute yours,
Am I
Chris.
echoey now?
Yeah, we can hear you through Brienne.
Or
Mhm.
Brianne mute hers and Chris go.
Okay, is it still echoey?
Yep.
No,
You're
it's
good.
fine. Just one of you has
Cool.
to.
Right. So won't go through all my family, but relevant information. I was raised in the great city Al Hashim in the desert. I've been, or my character is Pyre, as you can see. He became intrigued with studying magic, and most of his abilities and spells have been self-taught, not really having his own teacher. And currently he's wandering the lands looking for really knowledge and anything that may help him and his mother in the future.
Okay. And so he's a what?
Oh, he's a fire genasi.
And explain to them what a genasi is.
Genasi is basically a fire-like human. Generally speaking, they come from the plane of fire, not the material plane, but they can, depending on circumstances. So my mother is human though, so
And
never met my
there's
father.
some genie. Is that correct?
Perhaps.
Okay,
It's,
yeah.
it's not story I'm going to divulge at this time.
Okay.
Mom
That's
fell
good.
in love with fire.
But I don't know that.
That sounds good. Let me think. What else? Any questions about the map or the world? So I'll just read real quick. So long ago, in the kingdom, the land of Assyria, the kingdom was Somarthan, was the capital. Sorry, the capital was Somarthan, and King Canthos was the ruler at the time. Everything was great. It was a magical land. Everything was rich and wealthy and peaceful, etc., etc. Then one day, Lochtentok descended upon the capital and toasted everything. Just burnt everything to a crisp. Nothing was remained. No people. Everyone died. And it was unexpected, and no one knows where Lochtentok came from. But as he continued burning the rest of the land surrounding Somarthan, the refugees fled, and some reports say that the ground beneath him seemed to itself light on fire. Since then, Lochtentok has claimed that area as his, and no one enters and no one exits. It is now called the Fallen Lands, which is this area right here. After the fall of King Canthos and his kingdom, the three lords of Kaglos, Osnan, and Vespain decided that they wanted the kingdom to be rebuilt under their own domain, and thus began a three-way civil war between the three. So that is where you are entering the world.
Awesome.
What questions?
How big is it? So how far is it between Vespain and Fallen Lands?
Vespain and Fallen Lands, that would take you, well, you have to go around. If you went around on foot, I don't know exactly dimensions of each square, but each square is probably a couple days.
Well,
Were you
look how
thinking
big these
this was
trees are.
Was this like the size of the US, or were we thinking more like Mexico? Like
I'm not 100% certain. Maybe a little bit smaller than the US, but yeah, about half the size maybe.
Those trees are freaking huge.
Thesaurus.
Representative. But
Big tree.
I'd say that, for example, the Skirgian peaks, actually a better example would maybe be the Southern Belt, is probably about the Rocky Mountains equivalent.
oh,
Northern Belt, Rocky Mountain. Gotcha.
If that puts things into perspective for you.
Okay.
So we're like really far apart.
So far.
Yeah.
So that's where you're from. That's not where you're starting.
right.
But before we go to where you're starting, any questions?
I need chips. I'll be back.
That's not a question. That's a statement.
Question on magical items. Because
Brienne has to mute.
Sorry.
You're fine. Switch back and forth.
You can also
Are
mute
we?
people.
Is this world a magical item?
This is a magical item world.
Like a lot, few.
There's some smaller ones. It's not uncommon to have magical items.
Okay.
Some magical items obviously are not common at all.
With tribal knowledge, would we know where big libraries for studying magical arts and things like that would be, or is that something we'll just discover along the way?
You can generally assume that there's a library of sorts within each large city.
Okay.
A decent sized library within each large city. Obviously, the capitals would have bigger ones.
Cool.
So, if you can see a city on the map, if it looks like this or this, that's a decent sized city. Capitals are the biggest. These are medium. There'll be some smaller ones, and then some villages that are not on there.
Cool.
Are there any other monasteries floating around? Is that just stacked?
Other monasteries, you could find some regularly. There's religion is a regular part of the world here and there. So there might be various monasteries for different religions throughout.
With us starting as a group, do we already have an objective, or is that?
Nope, we'll get to that in a second.
Is magic outlawed anywhere?
No.
Good.
You don't know each other yet.
Sick.
Okay.
So for that clarification. Any other questions?
Hey.
So a little bit about the world. There's the Skirgian Peaks. These are very tall, large mountains. Very difficult to cross. There's a tunnel kind of here that takes you into the Underdark, which is dangerous, but it is one way to get through. Otherwise, you can go over, which is also dangerous. We got Mount Garax here. That's the largest peak. Kaglos is mostly a plain kind of country. Lots of crops and stuff, as well as the Fangrian Woods is part of that. Kind of the division between Vespane and Kaglos is kind of like right around here-ish. There's no solid division. It kind of goes back and forth depending on the tides of war. Deep Wild is a very large, dense forest full of very large, dangerous creatures. Shakantor Rise is another series of mountains. There's dwarfs essentially can be found living in any of the mountain areas, so you can definitely find dwarfs there as well as traveling throughout. But you can generally find some dwarven cities in each of the mountain areas. Angelanite Timberlands, it's just another forest. Same with the Fangrian Woods and the Border Hills and Kangrian Forest. This is not as dangerous, even though there's the same trees. It's not as dangerous as the Deep Wild.
Gotcha.
Durwater Sea. This is kind of like a main trading route. This is not the only world, obviously. This is not the only land. There's extensions. People come from outside of it, but we're going to focus on this area of it. And there's a bridge that goes, a very large bridge that goes between here and here. Yes, Dallin, you raised your hand. I can't hear you. You're muted.
Just clapping.
Oh, okay. That's a clap. I wasn't sure. I just saw a hand. I don't know how to do that.
Nice.
Reactions button.
Reactions. Okay. Fantastic. Okay. And is there a hand raise button?
I mean, we could just say that this is a hand raise button.
Yeah.
You
Let's do that.
Do this.
You can just raise your hand.
Yeah, I was like,
Because I saw
probably
that.
faster.
I saw that pretty easily, actually. That hand is very apparent. So, if you want to say something and you don't want to talk over somebody else, do that.
Okay.
Any other questions? Okay. The kingdom's colors are as shown, kind of, their uniforms, etc. Vespane will have blue, Osnan will have green, Kaglos will have red.
Oh, okay.
So that was intentional. And yeah, that's about it. So to start, you all, in your various adventures and ways, and your own motivations, came upon a poster of sorts, flyer, looking for adventurers to come and help find this powerful treasure, is how it was described. And that you would be rewarded for your efforts in attempts to, not treasure, artifact. The contact information said to meet at Deep Hill, which can you see me zooming in?
Yeah.
So there's Deep Hill.
Ooh,
Oh.
there's a tiny.
the Fangrian
Oh, I see
At the
it.
very, very edge of the Fangrian Woods and the Deep Wild. So you decided through your own, whatever be your motivations, that this was worth it to you. And that you wanted to see what such artifact might entail. What do you, just making sure how this program works, what do you see right now?
We see the map.
Okay.
Yep, just the map.
It's the map. It's the map. It's the map.
Oh, just that way, that's good, because then I can check other stuff too. So, the contact was a man named Navir, Navere, let me see, E-R-E, Navere. If you feel like you need to take notes on a piece of paper or something like that, that's not a bad idea. That way, I always forget everything. So I'm like, oh, what was that guy called again? What do I call them? In fact, you might want to write down each other's names, because I don't even have your names down. So let me get it.
You could also just type your names in the chat.
That's true too. But as a paper for like future stuff, because chat doesn't stay forever. Got a bone pen. Anyways, okay, so Dallin, your name again? Ishtar?
Ishtar Shadow Moon.
Ishtar. Brianne,
Myri Caribbean.
how do you spell it? First name?
MyriCorabian.
Brandon?
Davos Stonefoot.
Davos.
Cora.
And Chris?
Mine was Pyre Wildfire.
Pyre?
Yep.
Okay, just so I can remember.
Yeah, no worries.
Okay, so you were all told to meet at Deepwood sometime June 1st. So through whatever means capable, you made it there. Some of you, that might have meant you were already kind of in the Kaglos area before the world started its civil war, and maybe you couldn't get back to wherever you're from. Some of you were already in the Oznan area, maybe, and you traveled through boat. You maybe purchased a vessel, etc., to make it there. So you
I
shall
just
meet,
swam.
or you swam. Yep, whatever. That's a long swim, but
Well, when you spend your whole life underwater, it's not too bad.
true. Okay. Can we see this screen? Yep, we can. Great.
I can see the map.
Other screen. My table screen.
Ooh, gotta click on that one.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
Maybe stop sharing the.
Yep.
Stop sharing the.
Yeah, it makes it bigger. It's a bar.
That's better.
Yep, that's the bar. Spotlight video.
I'm ready.
There. Is it big?
Swig.
Yeah, that's better.
Okay. So here are your characters. Davos, this is you. Myri, this is you. Ishtar, here's you. And Pyre, here's you. So where would you like to be? In comparison to, you can just describe kind of near your table and near whatever.
I will be at the bar at the end.
This side or the side?
That side.
I kind of like where I am.
Yeah, me too.
I want to be at the table in the corner.
This table?
Yep.
I like my table.
Sounds good. Stick it right here. So we'll have to figure out exactly the best way to, like, I want to move this person here because normally you just move it, but I have to do that. Also, just as a note, hold on 1 second, I'm gonna pause this.
I don't have much places to go right now.
Okay, so you are all at this tavern in Deepwood, or what was the town again? In Deep Hill.
Yeah.
Kind of waiting for this expected band to show up. You all have looked around, you're looking for whoever this person is, and you all noticed this interesting bunch of characters. There's this small, bald, cloaked man. There's some guy with kind of dark skin and fire hair. A blue-skinned guy with a staff, and another blue-skinned.
Actually, I don't
Are
think you could see it, but my skin turned light pink when I'm on dry land.
Okay, so a light
Yeah.
pink skinned. Do you have like any signs of like webbing, like fish-like qualities?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Red
more
fingers.
mermaid-like, less elf-like, but still elf.
Yeah, I have legs.
Yes, but
So.
I mean, so does Aquaman.
Okay.
So it's
Yeah.
you're more Aquaman, mermaid, elf kind of thing.
Yeah.
So you've all noticed these things. People, different people of different varieties are not uncommon in the world, but most of you probably haven't seen people like each other often. So you figure you may all be here for the same purpose, but none of you have gotten quite the courage to get up and do anything about it. What would you like to do?
So Myri looks over and notices the bald, short, tiny man over on the end of the bar. And her eyes go wide. And she starts to squeal, and she runs over and she hugs him. She's like, "Oh my gosh, you're the cutest little thing I think I've ever seen in my life. What are you?"
And the bald little man rolls his eyes and audibly under his breath says, "I hate elves."
Oh my gosh, Becky, you can't just ask somebody why they're short.
I look over to the to Pyre's direction with eyes of "Come help me."
Um,
As I continue squealing and hugging on the little halfling.
I just pull out one of my books and start drawing, kind of ignoring what's going on.
I pull out a bottle of booze and take a drink.
By that, do you mean milk?
Nope, he means booze.
Straight up booze.
That's in my backstory.
Oh, okay.
I can do that anytime I want.
Yes. So as this is going on, a man comes in. This is not what he looks like. He's this is just a representation.
That man just
So-
phased through the wall.
Huh?
He just phased through the wall.
No, there's a door there.
Oh, okay.
There it is. There's the door.
I see now. I'm drunk, sorry.
Man just came through.
Okay, so this man comes in. You're over here. Him.
I'm being snuggled.
This man comes in. He's dressed in what appears to be some fine clothes. Nothing robe-like necessarily, but you can tell that he seems to be a man of status. His skin, he looks human, and his skin is normal human color skin. Since I make sure to note because 3 out of the 4 of you have different color skin, so or 2 of you, I guess, have different color skin.
Halflings.
Yeah.
One's just really short.
So he looks around left and right, and he says, "There's a couple other people in the pub bar as well, but he says, my name is Navir. Those of you who have come on my invitation, please follow me." and then he walks out the door.
I let go of the halfling and start following the man.
I'll follow him.
Yeah. I'll finish my notes and drawing and also get up.
I'll hesitate strongly after being molested, and then kind of begrudgingly follow the rest of the group.
Okay.
Note to self. Even molestation will not stop him.
Let's do this way. So you leave the bar. And over next to this kind of tree area. There's a tree over here, kind of secluded. And this man is here. And you all gather around him. And he says in kind of this proper voice, so you are the ones who have answered my call, correct?
Correct.
Correct.
That's right.
Yeah.
At least I am.
I am Navir, and I am looking. Let me introduce myself properly. I am some sort of a what might you say, a archaeologist of sorts, and there is a artifact near here in a shrine that I would like to procure, as the armies of Vespane are progressing closer to this area, and I would like to obtain it before said time to ensure that it is preserved for historical purposes, as well as would not like it to get into Vespane's hands. Would you?
Vespane sucks.
What is your replies?
Do we know what kind of artifact this is? Is it more like a robbery, or are we digging it up?
Brienne, want to move?
Oh.
Yeah.
Sorry. That'll be a back and forth thing, unfortunately. Unless if Brienne has a
sorry, if you stay muted and you just press spacebar, it'll unmute you and then you let go and then it goes again.
or that works too.
She has left me.
Brienne has left the room. Okay, so he says, the reports are not quite certain as no one has actually ever seen it. All I know is that there is this item of power within this shrine. I do not know exactly what power it contains. The texts were not quite so descriptive. But it is something I believe would be valuable.
And you are sure that this item does remain there?
No, but I have never heard of such an item out in the world before. So I assume so. The descriptions of it were not, they're rare and hard to come by.
Would I have a DM question? Would I have known or heard of such an item as he's kind of describing what this is, where it is,
Unlikely.
and everything?
In fact, no, you would not. And sorry, I forgot to mention, this is me thing. There's another person that was in the bar. I forgot to put him in there. He is a older elven man with a beard, a long white beard, and what he appears to be a wizard of sorts.
So many elves.
A fellow wizard. Okay.
So, Devere continues. So, if it is good to you, I would like to offer you any extra, whatever we may find in said shrine. You may possess it other than the item. You may keep it for yourselves, as well as each of you shall receive 10 gold pieces in gratitude for your services. Do any of you have any what's the word I'm looking for? Objections to this agreement?
10
this
10
kind
gold
of-
sounds pretty fair to me.
I don't know the value of money.
10 gold. Value
A
of money,
gold
good.
piece is
That's-
about a day's worth.
I'm an aristocrat. I think that my like daily allowance is like I have to spend 5 or 10 or something. I don't know.
Oh, never mind. Oh.
I wouldn't worry too much about that.
I have means. Don't worry.
So
Yet to be revealed.
Money is not interesting to me, but I will pursue it. But
and
I'm
you
fairly uncomfortable with the amount of elves
water-
in the.
say again.
But I'm fairly uncomfortable with the amount of elves in the party.
Dude, that's pretty racist.
Yeah.
That is in my backstory.
Yeah, that's pretty racist, man. I mean, she just found you attractive. You should be happy about that.
I was cuddled. I was typecasted.
You're just so cute.
I'd believe-
Well, I will go and prepare our supplies. Why don't you spend some time getting to know each other briefly? And he walks to the nearest door.
I would turn to the other man that we don't know yet.
Are you guys in the same room still?
No.
Yeah, you are.
You're up. You're fine. Okay. So you turn to this other man who has remained silent up until this point in time.
Sorry, something weird went in my eye. I reach out my hand. My name is Pyre. I haven't had the pleasure of meeting you yet.
You see this well enough? There you go. He reaches out his hand in return. Hello, my name is Penamros. Penamros Moonshadow.
Dude,
Sorry,
that's
hold on a second.
fine. Are we family?
I might have just thought something. Let me see. Gotta make sure that's actually his name. No, that actually is his name. That is what I decided.
Holy crap.
Is he an elf, human?
He is an
Moon
elf.
Shadow and Shadow Moon. So are you guys like cousins or what?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out.
And
They don't look
FYI,
like cousins.
I picked his name months ago. So
I picked my name like a year and a half ago. Never got to use it.
well, now you do. So he says his name is Penamros Moonshadow. He is from Kaglos, the city of Kaglos. You find out that he is approximately 500 years old.
Oh,
He's very experienced in the art of wizardry.
oh.
Ah, yes. Those moon shadows. The old ones.
Did I get the name again? I got so hung up on Moonshadow.
Penamros.
Moon Shadow.
Well, Penamros, as we seem to be traveling together, I've been studying quite recently in the ways of magics, and if you are open to it, I'd love to study while we go through this journey.
What type of magic do you seek to study?
Any and all. I have no favorites. I'm impartial to none. I merely wish to know and learn from those who have. Mostly self-taught, so I haven't really been schooled in any ways.
Well, my first lesson to you then is he without direction is often lost and ends up on paths that he does not intend to be on. Your first step in learning, I would suggest, would be to decide what type of learning. Otherwise, you may delve into some deeper magics that you do not want to be a part of. Things like necromancy, etc.
I will take that to heart.
But you seem to have a elemental quality about you.
Dude, his hair's on fire.
It's not on fire. It's just red like the fire.
He's a ginger like me.
But I
Oh, my bad.
but I get what you mean. I've
Sorry,
had
that was kind of racist too.
before.
Davos might be pretty solid.
Yeah,
Together.
Davos is amused by the conversation.
Anyone else? Brianne can't hear you.
The
I'm
space
still
part-
confused about what's happening. I've
So-
been traveling for many days. I feel dazed.
Okay, so this is character question, or Brienne question.
This is Brienne question in character form.
So character question. What? So Pen Amherst looks at you. What questions? What confuses you, ma'am?
So I understand that we're supposed to get this artifact, but where is it located? How are we supposed to reach it and attain it?
Pen Amherst says it seems that our benefactor has not described this to us as of yet.
Yeah, Navir said he would
Mm.
return.
Okay. Continue.
Do you guys?
I mean, at this point, it's just a waiting game.
Do you have any questions amongst yourselves? Want to get to know each other better at all? You don't know each other,
At
and
this
yet you're
point,
going to go into this adventure.
Yeah, at this point, I mostly just studying people with my eyes, not really asking or inquiring.
I ask Ishtar, have you ever seen a man with a single yellow eye?
Nope.
Oh.
I just kind of just been at home all the time.
I noticed
had
that Pyre.
problems.
I noticed that Pyre has these orangish yellow eyes. So I turn to Pyre and I say, Pyre, have you met anybody with one singular yellow eye before?
I can't say I have. That seems to be an odd quality.
So Pen
Mhm.
Amherst asks, what was your name again, ma'am? It was
Myri.
Myri. Yes. I do not come across your kind very often in these parts. What brings you here? Other than this call.
So when I was younger, my elder brother was kidnapped. And I spent my life training, and now I am on my own quest to discover his captors and hopefully find him again. I'm hoping that this quest with the artifact may help bring me closer to those people who were trading my brother.
And what about you, red hair? What was your name again?
It would be Pyre.
Pyre. Pyre, what you seem to, so you're interested in magic.
Yes.
Where are you from?
That would be Al Hashim, if I remember.
Al Hashim, the great city of the sun. I
Correct.
remember. That is a magnificent city.
Indeed. But you need wealth to survive and learn there, and which was not something that I had, so I decided to leave in my own personal pursuits.
I see. And you, halfling, you seem to be quiet. Do I sense monasterial traditions in you?
Yes, I was trained and raised in the monastery of Thaknor. Are you familiar with it?
Thaknor. I can't say that I am been there, but I have heard that I know one man that hailed from there. He was a very good warrior. He was very skilled in the art of the hand.
Yes, the monks train exclusively in the way of the open hand at the monastery.
So what draws you all the way from the Skurgian peaks to the edges of the deep wild?
Well, I've been traveling for a while now, seeking to perfect my techniques and finding opportunities to learn and gain power. So I saw this notice, and I came to continue to learn.
See. And last but not least, you, sir, with the bottle in your hand.
That's me.
What brings you to this adventure? Were you just in the pub, or?
I just don't want to be a disappointment to my family name.
That's very honest of you.
I've been BSing my way through life. Do some pretty crazy stuff, but it only looks like I can do pretty crazy stuff. I'm actually pretty basic.
Well, hopefully everybody can get something out of this
I've
quest.
fooled everybody so far, but I gotta bring honor to my name by actually learning how to do it.
Okay. Penamros says, "Well, since you have all disclosed your intents to me, I assume it would be fair for me to do the same. My name, as I have mentioned, is Penamros, and I am a wizard who likes to learn about magical artifacts. I saw this notice, and I thought it would be good to figure out what this item is, as I have not heard about it before. So, and with that, Devere comes back with a map, and he lays it out. And he says, "All right, we are prepared to go." He shows you on the map that there's a cave a couple days northwest of here, one or two. So, where's this? Okay, you see again?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So a couple days, so somewhere around this area, there's a cave that is reported to have been an ancient shrine where visitors of the area would stop and worship whatever god happened to be there. So he gathers everything up and asks if you're all ready to go. You guys need to do anything else before you leave?
I kiss my pearl necklace as a good luck charm as we begin our journey.
Anyone else? Nope.
I'm
Great.
ready for now.
I put back on my hood and I readjust my roads from being ruffled and
I grab the halfling's hand to make sure that he doesn't fall when he's walking.
What? No. I pull it back.
It's dangerous, I say.
You're not my mom.
I secretly use prestidigitation to paint 6 dots on Davos's forehead without his knowledge.
Which on his forehead? Okay.
Yes. So now he's Krillin.
Not Krillin.
This will disappear in an hour.
So you're in this forested area after a day or two travel.
These are big trees.
Yeah, they're really cool. The items, but you kind of gotta use them in certain ways. You can't like change the size of them. So sometimes I'll use them and sometimes I'll add to them or whatever. So we're in a forest area. You all are. 1, 2, 3, stick you next to him. That's where things are right now.
Do we get the gold before the adventure starts?
No,
Okay. This is upon delivery of said
it's
item.
upon delivery or completion or giving upness of.
Do we have any gold with us? Probably not.
You all have
We should start
40
with some.
gold. You all have 40 gold.
40 gold. Dang.
Oh dang, I'm rich.
40.
Boy, I'm rich.
So I'll spread you out a little bit more.
Is Miri still holding my hand as we're walking?
I don't know.
No. I respect your space
She gave up.
for the time being.
There may be something else that comes.
Thanks, Miri.
Okay, so you arrive to this place, this forest of trees that comes upon this large stone cliff wall, and Devere looks down at the map and says, "I believe this is the place. This looks like where the map leads us, but I don't see anything."
I make a perception check.
Okay.
How do I
What
do
is-
that?
So you roll a d20. And then so go share your
I can't
character
perceive anything. I got a 1.
So percent where's your show
You
your
roll
character sheet. So you'd roll, and then if you look under perception, you would add 3 to that. But you still rolled a 1, so that's still not good. So as you look,
Yeah, I got a 4.
yeah, but it's still a 1. Ones are ones, 20s are 20s.
You poke yourself.
This is not going well.
So as you are all searching for any evidence of a shrine, the let's see, pyre goes and is kind of in front of you, and he moves this like branch to the side, and as he walks past it, whacks you in the face because you're so intent on looking. Smacks you in the face.
Does he take
I
damage?
accept this.
Tree damage.
Navir, are you sure it should be within this area?
Yes, it was. The description said it was some enclave, some kind of stone cavern, but I don't see any signs of one.
Okay.
I want to make a perception check.
Okay, go for it.
Don't roll a 1.
Okay.
You don't have to show
16.
your dice. I'll trust you.
16.
Okay, so as you were searching, you notice that there's this large tree, very large tree, and it's kind of grown up right next to the rock wall. And as you look around it, you notice that behind the trunk of the tree, there is a hole.
Oh, nice.
Hey guys, over there behind the trunk of that tree. I think that's it.
Yeah,
you have a
Let's
keen
move over
eye.
there.
Yeah, make our way over there.
Okay.
Ishtar, you're an idiot. You can find anything.
So drunk.
And Navir, did you say this place might be dangerous at all? I can't remember. It was a while
Yeah,
back.
did it? I must have forgotten to mention that. Yes, there may be some forms of danger. I do not know what kinds. I just know that usually such items are quite protected by magical means.
Yeah.
You coming in with us?
I am. I hope that you. However, I'm not a fighter. I hope that you can all protect me.
I think
What's
you
going to
should-
be in there?
It was very
I-
presumptuous of you.
I do not know. Well, I am paying you, so I hope.
Eh?
Fair enough.
Navir, we understand.
higher.
You are you are
we'll do our
you are
best.
essentially bodyguards, as well as explorers with me.
He is 500. Got kind of a break.
With that, I will cast Mage Armor.
No, that's
on
that's
myself.
Penamros.
Oh wait.
So
What-
there's
What happened to
Navir.
Hamamros? Where'd he go? Is he with us?
Yeah,
No?
he's right there.
Also, we have Navir and Hamamros with us. Okay.
Correct.
Penamros, yes.
Sorry, Hamamros. And I didn't see you.
I'll type it so you can see how it's spelled.
All right.
Do we know what level Penamros is?
No,
He's 500 years
Better
old.
freaking know how to cast
technically,
stuff.
technically levels do not exist in the world.
Oh, that's too meta. Sorry.
But
So who
you
should-
assume, because of his age and appearance that he is experienced.
So who should go in first? Who
I
wants
will. I'll go in first. As I do, I cast Mage Armor on myself so that I don't die.
And just as a clarifying point, so Dallin, what is your, since you are also a wizard, you're a sorcerer, what is your understanding of spells?
What do you mean?
I'm gonna pause this real quick.
Is
Okay, so-
the bat's name Wuhan?
No, not yet. Not until we get sick. I call him Ko.
Oh,
Go.
Go.
Yo, Ko. give me some aid.
Okay, so Pyre creates, takes an hour to prepare his familiar.
I use prestidigitation to just clean everything. Everything is clean,
Okay.
spotless.
Even the dirt.
Even the dirt.
Spotless
Oh my
dirt.
gosh, it's so clean.
The dirt is clean of dirt.
Oh wow, it's incredible. It's just rock now.
I meditate for a good hour.
Good.
I take
Uh,
notes
Give
just
yourself
on what has happened.
give yourself inspiration point. Davos.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Your meditation and good character play.
Use-
I use minor illusion to create a double image of Davos sitting in front of him while he's meditating.
Can minor illusion create a? I guess that's he's small, so he might be able to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
as long as it's 5-foot cube of area. So.
Yeah, and
I'm
Davos definitely 5 foot.
solid
less.
3'3".
No, you're pushing
he's-
the limits.
He's meditating, so he's probably like sitting.
Yeah.
That only cuts off like a few inches. Like,
Okay. So you get all ready. You're all prepared. You've kind of scouted out the general area. Knows that nothing. There's no. You notice it's kind of silent in this area. Not a lot of animals.
Hmm.
it's awfully quiet here. Not
There's
a lot
no-
of animals.
I've noticed there's not many animals.
Okay.
Except for your bat.
Yes. But, I mean, to be fair, he's not really an animal. He's just a good friend that I've had for some time.
Do we have the bat now?
Yeah.
Yes.
I clean the bat.
Oh, I thought that's what you were cleaning in the first place.
I prestidigitate the bat to be miraculously clean.
Yeah.
No
he's
COVID
clean.
for us.
He's a beautiful, clean bat. No virus.
Shiny.
Okay. I gotta find my pieces. Really quick. Also, I designed that map before I had the pieces for it, and it just miraculously fit.
Nice.
That's cool.
It was meant to be.
Ooh, I like the background. This cave looks dope.
So it is a cave, but
Cave.
this is the stone walls that I got.
Cave of Wonder.
Diamond in the rough.
And Brienne, you know where to look at your Echo Knight manifestation stuff, right?
Yeah.
It's under features and traits.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So what do you want to do? Whoops.
Yeah, I mean, since we brought the bat, I will just keep him about 30 feet in front of us.
Well, did you want to send the bat in first? Wasn't that the intent of the bat?
Right. Send him in 30 feet in front of us.
Okay. So the bat goes in, kind of scouts the area, and comes out and telepathically communicates to you that there is not much sign of danger, or any for that matter, that you can
And
tell.
I have dark vision, so I can see up to 60 feet in the dark in shades of gray.
I also have dark vision.
I too have dark vision.
In 5e,
Awesome.
in 5e,
Only
most people
but
have dark
Brandon.
vision.
Except for humans. Boy.
Do halflings?
I don't know. I don't think
Halflings, I don't believe they do.
I don't think
But
they do.
You
No.
would see it in features and traits.
No,
Yeah.
I don't think.
I don't think you do. I also just ignore it because everybody seems to have dark vision.
Okay. Here I
But,
thought it was cool.
But you make sure to bring so Devere or Panamros he has dark vision too. You bring a torch. I mean, just so dark vision means that you can see better in the dark. You can see kind of shapes and things like that, but you can't see clearly in the dark still.
Oh,
So you'll still want some kind of light source so that you can see
Okay.
details.
awesome.
Okay.
So I enter the cave, but I enter the cave stealthily to try to
Okay.
remain hidden from any obvious presence.
Okay, roll a stealth check. So you roll your d20.
D20. 14.
And then add your stealth modifier.
And my stealth modifier is 6, so 20.
So you walk in believing yourself to be stealthy. Where do you want to go to?
Just off to the right. So in and off to the right. Yeah, there. By the wall. Stay close to the wall.
Okay. And anything you want to do? You want to look around? I
Yeah.
assume?
Look around.
Do you have fire?
We had a torch, right? So I have a torch. Well, yeah. No fire. I'm just looking around. Wouldn't be very stealthy if I had a torch.
Okay. Yeah.
Otherwise I'd be really good.
Also my concern. So considering you're the one who doesn't see well in dark. So you go in and there's the entrance to the cave isn't huge. You see, first of all, there is this ingrove in the rock that looks like a cave. You see like animal feces, something big had lived there, maybe a bear, something like that. But it's old. It doesn't seem fresh at all. And in the back, sorry, I'm gonna take this. In the back is this hallway. So you go into the hallway and to enter this room, right?
All right.
And you can see a little bit. It's not pitch black. There's enough light. It's like noonish, 3-ish, whatever. There's enough light outside that it kind of illuminates things a little bit. And you see kind of this cave floor. It's still cave floor. But this kind of squarish room has been carved into the rock. And there's a couple objects over here that you can see in the darkness.
Okay.
But that's about it.
Is everybody else outside the cave still?
Oh
Yep.
no, I would come in with you.
I came in too.
Come on in, guys.
I'm not that stealthy though.
Yeah,
Okay.
I just walk in.
Where do you want to go?
Seeing the objects, I'd probably go investigate what's over there.
Okay. So which square?
Yeah, that one's fine. Just right in front of it, in the middle.
Here or one closer?
Yeah, that's good. Right there.
I would just go stand dead center.
And I kind of wander around the perimeter, kind of pushing against the wall. Like
This perimeter or this perimeter?
Top
Top or bottom?
The bottom. I go along the bottom side, and then I'd eventually go onto the top side if I don't find anything interesting.
Okay.
But I just
that
touch
thing?
the wall and like kind of push it.
The viewer's going to stay here, and then Panamros is going to come over here. The torch lights up the room, and inside you see, so it's this rock room that has been carved out. It's kind of very stone-like, square shaped. On this side, there is a mural, some kind of painting. Over here, there is a kind of like a wooden stand on each side. And in the center, there's this wooden table with a circular bowl on top. As well as over here, inlaid into the wall, there is a stone statue of a knight-like person.
I pick up the statue to get a
So
closer
no,
look.
it's a statue.
Oh, like it's really big.
It's big, and it's in the enclave in the wall.
I go over to the statue and I what's the word?
Investigate.
I examine it.
Investigate. So, what are you looking for?
Just like meaning of what the statue might be and of who or what. Maybe where it might come from. So I probably need to make like a history check.
No, history would be more like if you know something that happened in the past. But you can do an investigation. Investigation, Chris? Yes? Sound right? Or perception? I think investigation.
Investigation is like looking for clues, trying to
Yeah.
piece together information, things
Yeah,
like that.
First-
I want to piece together information.
Okay, so investigation is kind of like looking for clues, trying to find things. Perception is noticing things.
Mhm.
Kind of like intelligence is knowing something. Wisdom is knowing when to use something.
Right.
So roll.
Okay. 1.
You see a stone statue of a knight-looking figure.
Good.
And
Awesome.
you can tell that it's made of stone.
Does this room, it seems to be odd that it just goes in, it's embedded, and then there's no other exits or entryways. Are there any like hidden areas? Is there something special about this bowl that's in the center of the room on a
So-
table?
You are here.
That would be Dallin. I was by the barrels and whatnot. Yeah.
This is you. Okay. So you look at the bowl, and in the light you notice that above the wall. So first of all, Panamros clarifies to you that this, or not Panamros,
Navir.
Navir explains to you that what this was is a shrine to some sort of deity. People would come in here, they'd burn incense or some other sacrificial thing to worship their god. So
Do we know what deity?
you do not,
Okay.
but that is essentially the purpose of this shrine. You look at the bowl, and you see on the altar, the bowl, that it's decorated, it's very ornate, and in the center is a symbol of a picture of what looks to be flame.
Okay. With that, I will cast Produce Flame cantrip
Okay.
and try to put the flame into the bowl.
Okay. So you put the fire in the bowl. I don't know, however you flick your wrist, however you do that.
Right. It appears in my hand, and then I just kind of place it there.
And it lights up the room, but you don't see anything special happen to the bowl. It does not char. It's kind of dusty, and so
Right.
roll a perception check.
Oh, I am not good at those.
Everybody roll a perception.
I got like a 4.
I got a 16.
8 plus 3. I got an 11.
Ooh,
Down
I got a
14.
Okay. So, Ishtar, as he kind of lights this fire in his hand, you draw some interest and you come over and you look at it yourself. And you notice, as he's kind of holding up this bowl, you notice some what looks to be words on the bottom.
Perception check.
You just did that.
Oh, okay.
That's what
That's why you noticed it.
I make an attempt to recognize the language.
It's right now. Pyre is holding the bowl.
Oh,
Yeah, I would totally hand it to him. Do you understand this language? Do I understand the language?
You haven't seen it
check.
yet.
Oh,
I speak Abyssal, Celestial, Common, Draconic, and Elvish, so hopefully it's one of these.
So you point.
definitely,
You,
definitely
you,
abyssal.
you signal to Pyre that you think you noticed some words at the bottom of the bowl, and if you can see it. So he hands the bowl over to you, and you look at it, and it is in common.
Oh,
nice.
Easy.
We can all read it.
all
You didn't
those
notice
stuff.
this one, Pyre? And I read to everybody what it says.
I was more intrigued by the flame.
Yeah, Pyre. We get it.
I was just too far away. Couldn't read it.
So you notice, or sorry, this is not in Pyre. It's in some language that you don't know, but you know the letters.
Common?
Wait. Is it infernal?
No.
Dang it.
It's in some ancient language that you don't know.
Oh, I thought you said it was in common.
I mistake. There's something else.
Would it be draconic or primordial?
No.
Okay.
Do any of us recognize the language?
Well, you should ask everybody.
Anybody recognize this language?
I speak.
I go and look at it.
Get over here.
I speak Common, Halfling, Orc, and Draconic.
You do not.
I go and look at it. I speak Aquan, Common, Elvish, and Sylvan.
You do not.
Dang it.
Okay.
Navir,
500-year-old wizard man. Get over here.
500-year-old wizard dude.
so the symbols are the same. So let me tell you what it says first. In what it says, I'll type it.
Ooh.
That way you can read it, see it a lot. Tagopar Kair Soshirakia is what it says.
Is it
That's
Russian?
No, it's made up. As well as, while you were looking at this, and when the fire was kind of illuminated and put into the bowl, Myri noticed that there are also some words on the wall above it.
Above the shrine?
Above the shrine, yes.
Nice. Hey, everybody, look at the words on the wall.
So the wall says, only those pure of heart should worship at this shrine. For those who lie, cheat, and steal, the elements shall not align. You need me to repeat it or type it?
The typing would be good.
Pure of heart, elements align, no lying, cheating, stealing.
Otherwise, the elements are gonna eat you up.
So
Only those pure of heart should worship at this shrine. For those who lie, cheat, and steal, the elements shall not align.
Well, crap.
Oh, does it
I
take
better get
the
out of here.
elements? Like all 4 elements?
They already put the fire in the bowl.
Right.
Yeah, but that's only one.
I can do frost, which is kind of like water.
I can do water. I'm a fish creature.
Well, show me up.
Well,
No, I'm just
I
kidding.
already did mine.
Brendan's a monk. He could probably do air, like the Avatar.
That's
No,
racist.
I could whoosh air in its general direction. What's on the buckets? What's on the barrels?
So those are just stands. They're just wooden ornate decoration. But if you look closely, you just see it has some drawers in it, maybe.
Can I look? Is there anything in the drawers?
Dust. Maybe like
Has
an old
everyone-
bone. Maybe old bone of some flowers.
I clean the dust.
Dust has been cleaned. It is immaculate.
Man.
The
Can I
dust.
do a perception check to know which like what exactly is people would come to worship?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. 12.
Okay, so you notice that along kind of the table, there's kind of like flower decorations. Some things of water, maybe symbols of fire as well.
Okay.
Water, fire, pure of heart, no lying, cheating, stealing.
Flowers.
So you gather from this that the deity that they seem to be worshiping was maybe some kind of elemental kind of deity,
Oh, okay.
nature thing.
Sounds good.
Can I walk over and pour the water in the bowl that's up
Of
by
the fire?
The fire.
You have water?
Did you say there was water over there?
No, there was a symbol or like
Oh.
pictures of water.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm assuming I have a flask of water. Do I have a flask of water?
Go for it.
No, I pour it in there.
The fire goes out.
And I take some dirt from off the cave floor and I throw it into the bowl.
Now there's mud in the
Okay.
bowl.
Who wants to waft the air in?
I use prestidigitation to create a puff of wind
Okay, so
that blows in the general direction of the bowl.
down into the bowl.
Yes.
So you blow down and the mud kind of splatters out onto everybody.
It's not that strong.
Okay.
Just a
Clean this up.
So then you blow some wind into it and it's still mud.
All right, so nothing happened.
I
feel
also
like we're
cast
missing
fire bolts into the bowl.
Blow up the bowl.
Yeah, don't do that.
Never mind.
Okay. Hey, Mr. Clean. I think we should clean out this bowl and maybe restart with the fire.
I clean the bowl immaculately.
Bowl is clean.
I feel
And
like
you-
we're missing something.
Yeah.
Oh, I will just try to go through the entire room, just looking for any clue or sign.
Wait. Fire water. I produce a bottle of booze. Inexplicably, pour it into the bowl
Uh,
and light it with my sensory sparks from prestidigitation.
So you put it in and the booze in the bowl lights on fire. There's kind of a blue flickery flame from it, but that's about what it is.
Navir, do you know what's going on? Any ideas? You're quiet back there.
I do not. Looks like a bowl. Seems what they did their sacrifices in. Maybe that's based on my previous archaeological knowledge. I don't know what this inscription means.
I will
But
take.
the murals in the room and the other stuff makes it seem as though these people worship nature.
I
I'm
clean
gonna
the bowl.
take 10 minutes and ritual cast comprehend languages.
Okay. So you cast comprehend languages. While he's doing that, you guys want to look around the room? Some more?
yeah.
Look around.
Okay. So Penamros, let's see. Davos, you look over and you notice Penamros is looking at this wall. What would you like to do?
I go look at the wall as well.
On the wall, you see a mural. It's very large, but the dim light kind of made it hard to see. There's lots of colors. And on the mural, you see a man, a very large man.
Everybody's a large man to me.
He goes from the floor to the ceiling.
Pretty big.
You notice on the man that there is some symbols on the mural. Over the heart, there's a symbol of fire. Over the lungs, there is a symbol of water. Of air. Water and lungs is not good.
He's drowning.
Pneumonia.
Unless you were
Fishy.
mighty.
Fishy.
Let's see. Over the biceps, there is the symbol that looks like kind of ground, dirt,
Earth.
and then over the stomach, there is a symbol of water. That you can discern these symbols, and then over the head, there is another one. It's kind of purple and it's swirly.
The void.
Swirly. Hmm.
So Pranamros, as you come forth to look at this mural with him, he says, "It seems that these symbols represent parts of the body, as well as elements, maybe that coincide with these body parts. But I don't know this the mind, the one at the head. I don't seem to recall that element. I can only think of 4. So I don't know what that is."
It's the head chakra.
I want to make a perception check on the floor.
Okay.
Look at the ground.
You notice that it is rock.
I got a 19.
It's rock. Dirty rock.
This is pretty good. I clean the rock.
It's clean rock. But it looks like it was carved by human hands.
So what were so I look at the picture again. So the heart was fire,
Muscles.
lungs were air, arms were dirt, stomach was water, head was unknown symbol.
Mm-hmm.
Is that correct?
Correct.
Because the thing that talks about only those pure in heart should worship at this shrine. So maybe that swirly symbol represents purity of mind.
Or only if it's fire heart, maybe only fire people should worship at the shrine.
Eh.
I don't think that's what.
I
they
think
mean.
it's those only pure of heart who should worship at the shrine.
I guess you already tried to light the bowl on fire. Pyre.
Well, I tried to light the bowl on fire, but I'm a cheating, lying, stealing jerkhead.
Yeah, you're not pure in heart.
Don't you
No.
go?
Chris or Pyre tried to light the bowl on fire first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just tried to put fire in the bowl.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Pyre, can you understand the bowl yet? Your spell's taking a long time.
It takes 10 minutes.
So as you've contemplating this, he finishes his ritual and he takes a look at the bowl again.
I can't. So just to be clear, I can't decode secret messages, but
You just know the words.
if it's a written language, then I can understand it.
So you look at it.
No.
Huh?
I think I know. Chris is fire. Pyre is fire. Myri is water. Davos is earth. And I am
The head.
air. And 500-year-old dude.
Is that because you're an airhead?
Yeah, because I'm
Illusion. Illusions.
illusions, and the wizard man, he's the swirly arcane master.
So he's the avatar.
So let's line up. So
Okay.
Okay.
I'll line up. I just want to read this first. Give me.
10 minutes there. Ishtar.
So you as you finish the words and you look, the words, the letters kind of start to change and scramble and look, and it says, you can tell, the guardian shall defend the heart.
The statue is gonna come to life.
Let's make sure we. I think you're right, Myri. Let's
We
just
gotta
be
be
wary
careful.
of that statue. But yeah, we'll line up like you said.
Line up in order of how we
Ishtar
perceive
said.
the thing.
The
I'll take the
mural.
heart.
symbols.
Hero. Yeah.
So swirly dude.
So fire first, then air.
What do you mean by line up?
No, not fire first. Head should be the head.
Well,
So what do you mean by line up?
So I'm postulating that we are all representative of different elements,
Okay.
and that we should stand in a position that creates the order found on the mural.
Okay.
The
So
body.
So like this. So if he's here, this would be the head,
I will be the heart of this
the
group.
lungs. This would be the arms. This would be the heart, and you would be the air. Oops, this way.
No, you over there. No, you move. No.
Something like that. You can't split yourself into two. Actually, she can, but
Yeah, sure.
she represents one object, not two. So
Does anything happen?
no, but you look silly.
And we have to pray.
Maybe we have
So-
to go. Maybe we
so
have to go
Pen-
do the offering in the bowl in the order
So
that.
Penamros mentions that oftentimes spells have a verbal quality to them that must be spoken.
Mm.
We're gonna summon Captain Planet.
The elements combine.
So we
So-
gotta.
So
Make a
Penamros goes over to the bowl, looks at the words, and he says, Tagopar ker Shirakya. Tagopar ker Shirakya. And then he repeats it a third time. And as he does so, the statue starts moving.
I know it.
In its arms.
Navir, what'd you do?
That was Penamros.
Penamros. Sorry, Navir.
Penamros.
Let me find something real quick.
Seems like he knew this all along.
Well, he is 500 years old. He's a pretty smart dude.
That's true.
Until he unleashed the death statue on us.
Guardian.
Let me see if I can get this to work real quick.
The guardian shall defend the heart.
Dun, dun, dun,
What's
dun,
the
dun,
heart?
dun, 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 dun. It's the artifact. Dun, 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 dun,
What's the
dun,
artifact?
dun, 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 dun. It's basically what it's like.
Quick, do the dragon dance.
Let's see if you can hear this.
Great tunnels.
Secret tunnel.
Come on, somebody's got to match me on the other side.
I'm trying.
Yeah.
Can you hear that?
Yeah.
No.
No.
If you share screen, and then you can do share screen audio,
Okay.
share computer sound.
Something wrong. Hold on.
No here.
Okay, share screen. Oh, dang it. Sorry. Share screen, advanced sharing options.
And it says show or computer audio.
It should be. Where's the share audio?
Well, it's not just share audio, but you can just share the screen and then have your
Oh, my
computer audio.
screen.
Yeah. Or whatever
Let's try
screen you
this.
want.
Can you hear
Share-
it all well? Or
share
just
computer-
Dallin?
I can't hear anything. No.
I can only hear your voice.
You guys can.
No, I can't hear anything. I'm just dancing to my own music in my head.
Oh, you can't hear? Okay.
No.
Uh-uh.
Oh, in advanced, you can share music or computer sound only.
Where is that?
You just click share screen, go to advanced music or computer sound only.
Oh, advanced.
Yeah, I can't hear that.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a little loud.
Is that better?
That's better.
Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna go with this song. I have an
the
app.
statue.
Okay, so everybody roll a d20 for initiative.
Oh crap!
Oh,
19.
I rolled pretty good.
Uh-oh.
14.
So say it again, sorry.
14.
Okay.
I had a 7. But do I add anything to my initiative?
Plus whatever your initiative number is.
Oh,
Where's the initiative number?
It would be your dex.
My dexterity?
Yeah.
Plus 4, so 11.
19, 20, 23. 23.
The
So-
initiative.
23 for Myri
23. Yep.
and Pyre.
Pyre got an 18 total, which
Davos,
is very.
what was your total? 9? Davos
11.
Ooh.
and Ishtar total?
14.
14 total, okay. Okay, so this will be the order. Myri is number 1. So just remember, Myri's 1, Pyre's 2, Ishtar's 3, Davos is last.
Last.
So he's going to step back and out of the way. And you're all going to turn around as this stone creature just steps
Where's-
forth out of the...
Where's the stone creature? Over there?
He's the bottom, yeah.
Oh,
What's the distance here?
Each square is 5 feet.
Okay.
How tall is the stone statue?
All is a human. 6 feet.
It's pretty tall.
Yeah, for you, he's pretty tall. For us, he's eh.
Okay, so you are welcome to go first.
Go, Mary, go.
oh gosh.
Mary,
How do I
Mary.
even?
So you decide what you want to do first. Have you
Okay.
battled before?
Not with just weapons, no.
She used to be a spellcaster.
Okay, so what weapons do you have? Obviously,
I
bow.
have I have a bow, like a regular bow, and I have a light crossbow and a heavy crossbow,
And hand axes.
and
Do you
I
have
have
any physical weapons?
I have like what was
And-
it? A
And or
short
do you want to use them?
sword?
or do you
I
wanna-
don't think. I don't know. I don't think they'll be good against stone.
So this is how this
Okay.
works: is that if you want to hit them, you have to get closer to them first to hit them.
Okay.
If you want to
Well,
shoot them from far away,
I
then you do
am
that.
going to use my heavy crossbow, and I'm going to aim it at one of the cracks in the.
There are no cracks,
There are no cracks.
but you can still shoot it.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot it with
Okay.
my heavy crossbow.
So you need to roll a d20.
I got a 15. Do I include any kind of dexterity or?
So what's your on your? Let me look at your character sheet. Look expected to guide you. So you are you're where is it?
Brienne, if you go to the actions page,
Okay.
you can see what each one will do.
Where's your
Crossbow
action?
heavy does this. +8 to hit, damage, 1d10, blah, 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 blah.
Where is your page that says that?
She's using D&D Beyond.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's good. Oh, did you put your character into D&D Beyond?
Yeah.
Okay, send me that link afterwards because I like
Okay.
that. So if you go to your actions, yeah, then you decide what to hit it with, and then you roll your d20. If you're proficient in it, you add +2 to hit.
Okay.
Correct, Chris?
Okay.
Yeah, correct. I mean, D&D Beyond adds all those modifiers for her.
Okay.
Okay. Chris, I don't see that thing on the actions list. Hold on.
So just add 2.
Okay. So I rolled a
you're proficient in
15. I rolled a
15?
15, so +2.
Okay.
17.
So you hit. Oh wait, 15 + 2. You do not hit.
I do not hit.
And
Oh,
he's gonna come find you.
okay.
So you take your bow and arrow, you pull back, and you let go, and it, bling, and it nicks it, and it flies off, kind of, and hits the wall.
So it just pink and bounces off. Yeah.
Because you get +8.
Oh, I get +8 on my hit.
+8,
Yeah.
then you do hit.
Okay.
So you take it and you fire it at this stone creature's head,
Okay.
and the power of your bow is enough that it embeds a little bit into the rock and goes. So now you roll your damage dice. So so for everybody who hasn't played much before, first thing you do is you roll to see if you hit or not through a d20. Once you determine if you hit or not, then you roll damage.
Can you maybe turn your music down just a little bit?
I am working on it right now.
What's the damage dice? The D8?
So that depends on your weapon you're using.
Which weapon did you use?
I use the heavy crossbow.
Then
Damage
it would
is
be
1d10
damage.
plus
Right.
4.
Right.
So that's what you roll.
Okay. Oh, D10. Where's my D10?
Should look like a little triangle thing.
Chris, can you hold up yours?
Sure. It looks like a little
this.
top.
Like
Yep.
this? This dude?
It should have
Okay.
1 through 9 and a 0.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. Yeah. Yeah, I have that one. Okay. I got a 9
Plus 4?
Ooh,
plus
9 plus 4.
4. 9, 10, 11.
13.
13.
It's pretty good.
So your arrow, it embeds halfway into this thing's head.
Okay. Does it break anything off?
No,
Okay.
but it creates a crack through the head.
Okay.
Just a solid crossbow.
Do you want to move anywhere? So as you move, you get an action to move and an action to attack, and maybe a bonus action depending on your character.
Okay. I'm going to move. I'm going to move in front of the little halfling to protect him.
Okay. So that movement, this is 5. This is 5.
Uh-huh.
But this is 15. So the
Okay.
first diagonal is 5. Everyone after that is 10,
Okay.
for everybody's knowledge. Okay, so next is Pyre.
Yeah. I will move 15 feet in front of the object.
This one's you?
I don't think that one was me. I thought I was the fire guy. Yeah, I think that one's me.
All right.
I just want to be 15 feet away from him. And then I will cast Thunder Wave at first level.
Okay.
So he needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. What does he have to beat?
13.
4.
4 total?
4 total.
Oh, sweet. So you take 6.
And it's a 3x3 square, right?
Right. Yeah. So everything in front takes 6 points of thunder damage, and he moves 10 feet away from me. So if he can, he'll go back into the spot that he came from.
Okay, so. And it smashes him against the wall, so he's going to take another point of damage for that. So you said 6?
Yeah, only 6. It was really sad.
Okay. Ishtar.
Okay. So I walk in front of Pyre.
Okay.
With my movement action. And cast Agonizar's Scorcher, which gives 3d8 with a range of 30 feet and a width of 5.
Okay. Does he defend against that at all?
Yeah, it makes a saving throw.
What's saving throw? You're muted.
Oh, sorry. The attack save is dexterity.
Okay, so what does he have to beat?
12.
Okay.
And if he beats 12, then he takes half damage.
Okay, he beat 12. So how much damage?
So he takes half damage?
Mm-hmm. How much damage?
Damage, 3d8 was 14.
So 7.
So 14. Oh, and I don't have any bonuses for this.
Okay. Next is the statue. He's gonna walk up. You just toasted him and kind of walked through your fire at the same time. He's a statue. You're muted.
Can I not use my bonus action?
Oh, you have one. I thought you said you did not. Go for it.
Sorry, yeah. I use Misty Step
Okay.
to teleport behind the yellow-haired person.
Okay. So as he's walking forwards, you disappear right there, and all of a sudden Pyre sees this statue coming for him,
Whoops.
ready to swing. Completely unsurprised.
Dick move, Ishtar. Dick move.
What's your AC, Pyre?
Currently it's at 14, but it could change. But yeah, it's at 14 right now.
Okay. He crits.
He rolled a 20.
He rolled
That's
20. So his first attack, he's going to do 4 damage times 2. So 8 damage. He takes his club and he smashes it into your arm.
Ow.
And then his
I'm
second attack, he crits again. And
Sounds about right.
he does 10 damage.
It is a giant stone statue.
Yeah, I'm
what's-
hurting.
What's that total so far?
18.
18. Okay, so he does 18 damage to you.
Yeah, I'm
And
hurting.
let's see. Yeah, so you have, 7 health left?
Yep.
Okay. Davos, your turn.
So Davos, obviously perturbed that he's had to wait till last, pulls out his metal nunchaku.
You gonna move there?
And I run through the legs of Pyrie because I'm real tiny and I can go on anybody's space.
You can.
Can I push Pyre out of the way? Does he have
No.
to stand?
That would be your action.
I don't want to do that. All right, and I run up and I attack from the side.
Here?
Yep.
Okay. Roll the hit.
D20, yeah. Okay, so help me out with this one. So base roll was an 18.
So you're doing your nunchuck?
Yep.
So you add 2. So you see how it says attack bonus?
Yeah, is +2, and then do I add my dexterity because I'm a monk?
If that's your dex, yes. No, that's your. I haven't done too much. So he can add dexterity instead of strength. Does he
Yeah.
add that to his attack roll, Chris, or just his damage?
Everything. If
Okay.
he attacks with Dex, he does damage with Dex.
Okay, and it gets a bonus to attack roll to hit.
Right.
I haven't played a physical character before. I've also done only magic. So.
Oh.
Yeah. Here comes.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
so
mean,
you rolled an 18 plus 2 automatically, right? Or did you roll 16?
I rolled an 18 was my base.
So then 20 plus whatever your dex is, which is
4.
4. So 24 total
Dang.
to hit. So it hits.
Solidly.
And
All right.
then you roll your damage.
And I'm rolling the D6, yeah?
Yes.
4.
Plus 4.
Plus 4. Does the attack bonus add
Plus-
to that?
No, that one doesn't. Attack bonus is just to hit.
Okay, so 4
But then you
plus 4, right?
plus your dex. Mhm.
Yep. So 8.
So 8.
And then,
So describe it.
so I swing my nunchucks at the space where the arrow went, and I hit the tip of the arrow to drive it deeper with the metal nunchuck.
So as you do so, the nunchuck hits the tail end of the arrow, which penetrates the force of the nunchuck. Made the arrow go the rest of the way through and into the wall, splitting the head open and falling, each side of the head falling to the ground. And as you do so, the rest of the body crumbles along with it.
Teamwork. Yeah.
Yeah, baby.
well, thank you, Davos. I was that was not looking good for me. Next time, I think I'll let you go in first.
No problem.
I prestidigitate party streamers above Davos.
Just that was
Hi, are you okay?
next time, Myri, you should not stand in front of me when we're fighting.
Okay.
Next time,
just
hopefully
yo-
the
you just
opponent doesn't get
yoted.
2 crits.
You just yoded the dude.
Okay. So what do you want to do now?
The Final Fantasy 7. Do we do the Final Fantasy 7 win?
I prestidigitate Final Fantasy VII music in the distance. That is one of my abilities.
Okay. What do you want to do at this point?
Can I
Uh,
reports for
it's-
stuff?
If it's okay with you guys, I would like to take a short rest,
Yeah, that sounds fair.
as I know I've taken a lot of time
What's
preparing all my spells.
I want to
and
yell
everything,
at the
but I would
dude who made
rather
this
take a
thing
rest.
pop up and didn't help.
yeah, dude? What the heck?
What the crap, Panamros?
We're his
That-
bodyguards, remember?
Yeah, but
Why we're here.
Panamros is this wizard dude.
And Ambrose didn't get his turn.
The crap,
Nice.
Panamros.
I look at Chris's arm or just the Pyre's arm to assess the damage.
And
So he's got a large whale bruised like thing.
Yeah, I'm pretty bruised up.
did you break any bones?
No, I don't think it's broken yet, but
Yeah.
I would prefer
Oh,
not to get
yeah.
hit again.
Yeah.
All right. So what can we
Let's-
rest here?
Let's take a short rest.
So you can use your D8 or do whatever your health dice are.
Yeah, your hit die.
How long is a short rest?
It's an hour.
I meditate for an hour.
And you can only use your when. So short rests. How much health do you? Is that just an opportunity to use your hit die?
Yeah.
And nobody has healing spells, do they?
Nope.
Okay.
Unfortunate.
I will prepare accordingly.
Oh man, this
Why don't?
was feeling much better. Yes, I like this.
How much did you get?
So I used 2 hit die, and I'm back at 23. So it's good
Okay.
enough for me.
Good. So after you tend to your wounds, what does one of you want to do in the meantime? Stone statues crumbled. Nothing's different.
I'll go
Other
and
than
chew
there's a-
out Panamros.
Can I roll anything to show Pyre some ancient monk recovery techniques? See if he can get a little bit extra healing.
I don't think so. Do you have healing techniques?
No.
For role-playing purposes, I will follow into these ancient arts, and I feel pretty good about it because I healed pretty much
You healed
everything that
pretty
was
good.
damaged.
Good
so.
enough.
Okay.
Here you go.
I will also take some time to regain my arcane spells that I used, since this is a short rest.
Okay.
I go and gather my arrow in hopes that it could be reused since I only have limited amounts of arrows.
Okay.
Can
Roll
I
a
make
perception.
a perception? Yeah. See the
I murdered that arrow.
17.
So as you are going to, you go and pick up your arrow. You notice that it's in pretty good shape still. Surprisingly, you have
Okay.
high quality arrows.
That's good. Well,
And you go to inspect the damage that your arrow did, because you were kind of surprised that it went through the stone that easy. You go and look at the rubble, and you, as you're moving things around, you feel some warmth coming from it.
the heart. Okay. I try to locate where this warmth is
So
coming from.
You go digging through the rocks, and you see a heart
Ooh,
that is warm, made of
Like-
stone,
okay.
but still beating somehow.
I pick it
Want
up.
to go dig through the arms.
Okay.
So you pick it up, Myri.
I pick it up and I call everybody over to me. Hey everybody, come look at this. I think I might have found the artifact.
Everybody comes over.
And I hold up the heart, the beating heart, and I ask if this is the thing that they were looking for.
So Devere, he looks at it, he says, "No, I don't think so. It doesn't match what has been described. They didn't mention a heart. Nothing mentioned a heart."
Well, do you mind if I keep it with me then?
Sure. I mean,
Put the heart in the bowl.
Okay. I attempt to go to follow what's her name?
Ishtar?
Yeah. Ishtar, his suggestion, and so I go and put the heart in the bowl and wait and see if anything happens.
You go over to the bowl, and you place the heart in, and you hear a as the door over here moves. The wall moves
Wow.
to form a door.
Oh, very cool. What happens if I take the heart back out of the bowl?
You take it out, and the door stays open.
Okay. So I want to keep the heart with me. If
That's a good idea, Myri.
but since the door stays open, let's go ahead and go through. Everybody up for that?
I want to
Yeah.
check the rest of the rubble.
I'm feeling good.
You find nothing else in the rubble.
I want to go through the door.
Pyre, you go first.
No, I don't think I will, Davos. I will send my bat.
Okay.
But
Okay, go to the back and go.
I appreciate the suggestion.
Wuhan, you're next. Out you go.
No, his name's Ko, remember?
Oh, yeah,
Ko.
I
Oh.
clean Pyre. So he's not such a disheveled mess.
Oh,
Yeah, you got-
Thank
yeah.
you.
Pyre got maced by a club.
I got
But now he's
something. That's-
immaculately maced.
Pyre has really awesome red
He's
hair.
the cleanest mutilated person you've ever seen.
Did you guys know that I'm colorblind?
I did not
Why
know
we
that.
randomly present.
I
Just
can
'cause
only
it's
see
dark.
I can only see red and yellow colors
Seems like
as I
that.
was born in the deep sea.
So how do you know whose eyes are yellow and not?
Well, she can see yellow
I
eyes.
can
Because
see
those are the
yellow
colors
and
she can
red.
see.
Yeah, but what if everybody's eyes are yellow and you just don't know the
But only
difference?
one eye is yellow of the guy.
Does he have two eyes?
Yes.
Oh, one red, one yellow.
That would be cool. But that's not what I saw.
One gray, one yellow.
Yes.
You're kind of obsessed with this guy, Myri. We just fought a stone thing.
I have to find my brother. He's been gone for years.
I'm pretty sure he's
Who
not
knows?
Colorblind people don't see in black and white.
That fish do.
Oh, okay.
Wait, but are you a fish?
I was born in the ocean, and so I have very
Under
fish-like
the
qualities.
sea. Under the sea.
Interesting.
Gotta find the right pieces. There we go. Okay. You see that?
Indeed.
So you guys go in.
My bat goes in. He can see 60 feet. So I'll try to get a survey of the layout
Yeah.
of
so
the
you can see
room
most
and
of the
then
room.
bring him back in and report what's going on.
So he comes back and he reports that there seems to be an empty room. Inside
Oh.
said room,
Yeah.
there are two more statues.
Oh crap! More statues.
I
As well
clean the
as-
statues.
As well as a circle pedestal slightly raised on the floor.
Nobody go stand on it.
So do you all want to enter now?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
once I get a layout of the room.
We enter. I enter.
I take the heart and I lay it on the pedestal.
Don't do that.
Why?
She did it. She laid it on the pedestal.
Okay, should I? or shouldn't I?
It sits on the ground. It has stopped beating though.
Oh, it's dead.
I clean the statues. Bing, bing.
So as you enter, you notice that there's a difference between this room and the last room. In that this room is obviously not. It looks man-made rather than carven, if that makes sense. The walls are more polished.
Mm-hmm.
I clean
Are
the
there
wall.
any murals here?
There are no murals. However, as you look at the wall, you notice that each one is a different kind of color.
Hmm.
Well, actually, and there are symbols on each wall.
Are the walls dirty?
Well,
Yes, not natural dirty.
I clean the
Ishtar,
walls.
these are made of rock. They're going to
You-
be dirty.
You can't
clean
clean
them.
them.
He cleaned
Look-
them.
It looks like each wall represents an element.
So this wall is kind of red and has a fire symbol on it. This one is
Mhm.
blue and has water. This one is green, has earth symbol. This one is white and has an air symbol.
Ooh.
And the floor is purple.
Oh.
And the center is a spiral symbol on it.
Ooh.
And we never quite discovered what that spiral symbol was, did we?
It's a
No.
void.
My
Arcane
guess
magic.
is it has to do with the arcane or something.
You also never asked Devere.
Oh,
Yeah, Navir, what's this stuff?
So, based on my studies, this artifact is related to the elements, but there's a fifth element, if you might call it that. Many people call it the void.
Hmm.
oh.
The void.
Somebody mentioned that earlier.
I said void.
Yeah.
He did say void multiple times. So, you noticed in each of these corners, there is a pedestal. And in front of each pedestal, there are 4 smaller pedestals. And on each pedestal of the smaller pedestals, there is an orb.
What
A red one, a white one, a blue one, and a green one.
I want to go pick up the red orb. But I will not touch it. I just want to investigate the area.
I'm just making sure this is you, right? I keep
I
forgetting
believe
you.
So, yeah.
Okay. So you look at the red orb, and you see it's just like the swirly, smoky, like red color.
Does it look magical in nature, or
It
is
does.
it just okay?
Very magical. It's shining light.
Oh, nice.
And in fact, there is some torches along the walls that are naturally lit. They just are lit.
What are the wall colors again?
Red, blue, green, white.
Green.
And there's 4 orbs of the same color in front of each pedestal.
4 total orbs of each color.
Red, blue, green.
One of each in front of each. So red, green, white, blue, red, green, white, blue, red, green, white, blue.
I think we should put the color orb on the pedestal by the wall of which it is.
So like 2 of each on each side.
There's 4 walls, 4 pedestals, so it's just depending on which pedestal.
But
Is
they're in
there
the
any
corner.
writing?
Wall.
Is there any writing on each of the pedestals?
No,
Like they're all in corners, so which one goes where?
I don't know.
I would
With
think
the
like the 2 closer ones to the wall would be the color. So like if we're looking at the left, the 2 on the left corner closest to the red wall would be red, and the 2 on the top left would be red. Does that make sense?
Kind of,
Well,
no.
well, what about the smaller pedestals in front of the big one in each corner? Is there any significance to the red small pedestal in front of the big red orb?
no. So each of the pedestals hold the orbs, the small ones.
Right, but you
The
said
big
there are
pedestals
4
do not
little-
hold any orbs.
Right,
Oh.
but is there any significance with those smaller pedestals?
They just look like they're meant
Okay.
to hold the orbs.
So the smaller ones are the ones holding the orbs. The bigger pedestals don't have anything on them. Is
Correct.
that correct?
They have a little indentation.
Okay, I am going to take the heart that I found from the previous stone monster, and I'm going to place it on the red pedestal, or the pedestal with the red orbs around it.
So each pedestal has one of every orb.
Okay,
So each pedestal has a red orb.
and I'm going to place it on the bottom left pedestal.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay, so you go over and you place the heart in the pedestal, and it does nothing.
Okay, I place it in the upper left.
Also nothing.
Okay.
I think we have
Myri, I think the heart has lost its magic.
Oh. I
Poor
just figured
heart.
maybe it's like we're finding all these things and we can put them on the pedestal and then unlock maybe the void.
No, I think you're on the right track. I think if we took the fire orb and placed it from each corner,
Mm-hmm.
then that would open up whatever door is in the center.
What is that thing in the center?
It is it's kind of a slightly raised platform that is circle. It's not very high. Like you could easily step onto it. It's just slightly raised.
Does it have anything on it? Like slots or?
No, it just has a spiral purple circle.
I will remove the red orb, or attempt to.
So from here,
Yep.
you pick up the red orb, and nothing happens.
I
Okay.
also pick up a red orb from the right corner.
Also-
I'll go pick up a red orb from the other corner.
I might as well pick up a red orb in the other corner.
Same.
So now, if we just place them on the larger pedestal, I think whatever happens with the heart and the flame is going to activate.
I agree. I put my orb on the pedestal.
Okay,
Yeah,
let's
the center.
try it.
So you put the orb on the pedestal, and it floats. It doesn't actually touch the pedestal, but it seems to glow a little bit brighter.
But no significant changes in the room.
Not yet.
Okay, each pedestal needs to have a different object, but we need to figure out how that combination works. So I think on the right side we should put I don't know how, but I think we need to have this where I am. I'm going to replace the red orb with the air color, the white orb.
Because that's the white wall, right?
So
Right.
hold on. Did you all put it on there, or just one of you?
No, all of us put
We
red
all put
in
the
each.
red orb on.
On the
Okay.
bigger pedestal.
Okay, I thought only one of you did.
Oh, okay.
So as the last one of you puts your orb on the pedestal, suddenly in the center of the room, you see this swirling fire. And then when it dissipates, it kind of goes to the ground. And you see let me pull up this picture. You see this. Oops. Come out. Standing now on the pedestal.
Hey.
What
Do
is
you
it?
know what this is?
I do not know what it is, but
And
seems to be friendly.
it seems like there's fire coming from it, but it's also like dripping this molten rock from it as well. But it is a living creature that is moving and breathing.
I talk to it.
And this
Hello
guy
there.
steps back.
Well, Ishtar went to talk to it. Go talk to it, Ishtar.
Yeah, I'll let
What
it
is
talk.
I watch.
So Ishtar
More
goes to talk to it.
I say, "Hello."
I draw my bow, just in case. Just my long bow, not my heavy crossbow.
And as you draw closer to it, all of a sudden it breathes fire at you. So
Rude.
roll a dex save.
Psh. Didn't even say hi.
Nope.
Maybe that's it.
Dexterity save. What is that? Out of 20?
So
Did you
roll a
see-
20 and then add your dex.
It didn't look friendly.
Got 15 plus 1, so 16.
So as it takes, it just you know something bad's gonna go, and so you dodge.
Jerk.
And fire just comes out of this thing's mouth towards which you dodge. It nicks the bottom of your feet maybe.
Yeah.
So
Is
roll
it-
initiative.
I'm going to blast it with
Roll
my
initiative.
Ooh.
I got a 16.
Plus
1.
17.
I got 18 total.
It's plus dexterity, right?
No, it's plus
Correct.
initiative, which is the same thing, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I
I got 16 total.
Gosh dang. I got 11 total.
Davos, I think your 3 years of journeying have slowed your your
Just
skills.
watching you guys. How's it going? I
I'll take care of it.
I got a +4 to my initiative, and I roll a 7.
I have a +1 to my initiative.
Okay.
You're gonna get your arm maimed again.
I'm gonna get wrecked. I'm not getting close to that thing.
So who's
What happens
first?
if we kill this thing, though? Jalen, what did you
Well, it
get?
doesn't want to talk.
Hold on a second.
Would we recognize, or would I recognize what kind of creature this is?
No, probably not.
Looked impish.
It is
Even with
just
all my
fire
studying
elemental
and
creature.
whatnot.
What are you studying specifically?
I mean, I'm proficient in religion, proficient in history. I'm proficient in arcana.
Probably not.
I speak abyssal.
It
Can you all
obviously-
hear that?
Mm-hmm.
I tried to say hello in abyssal and it
So what was the order of initiative?
So the order is Pyre goes first.
Okay, because I don't want to metagame, but I do want to try something more than just blowing his face off. Because I know what it is, and I know that I speak its language. I just don't want it.
Oh,
my
let's see.
character.
What
would-
languages do you speak again?
I speak Infernal.
Nope, that's
But-
not its language.
He doesn't speak Infernal.
No, it does not.
What about Primordial?
Nope.
abyssal?
Nope.
Man.
According to its stat block, it does not speak those languages.
Sick.
Because Primordial is like the languages of the elements. But
Yeah, that's not what this one
Okay.
says.
I'll shoot Firebolt at it then.
Fire what?
Fire
Firebolt.
against fire.
Firebolt.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like fire.
Roll,
with-
roll d20.
Instead of rolling, I will just use my Portent ability. And previously I had rolled a 10. So I'll just shoot him with that. So 10 plus 5, 15.
15.
Yeah.
So you throw fire at it.
Yep.
And it hits it. Roll damage.
It is 8.
So you expect this thing to be in pain, but it actually seems to have enjoyed that.
It enjoyed it. It doesn't get damaged at all.
No damage.
It's a fire creature.
Well, I get that, but I don't really have anything else. I am a fire creature.
That's true. Yeah, it's probably good for you at this point.
Right, which is why I wanted to talk to him.
Hey, I tried that. It didn't work very well.
Talk to him.
So,
My turn?
do you want to move anywhere?
No, I'm good where I am.
Stay away.
I'm not getting close to that thing.
Okay. Next is Ishtar.
All right. I use a sorcery point to do a bonus action on my spell.
Okay.
And I cast Ray of Frost,
Okay. What's its
1d8.
what's its save?
Oh, shoot.
Does it have one?
It doesn't have one.
Okay. So roll a d20 to hit.
D20,
Right, Chris?
11.
I don't know Ray of Frost spell. I'd have to look at the spell.
Let me check real quick.
It's
It should share it on the thing.
on hit, reduced by 10 feet. Yeah, it doesn't say much. Has a range, instantaneous, at will.
Okay. Oops. Yeah, instantaneous. Yeah. So just roll D hit to hit. So D20.
13.
13.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it hits. So roll again.
For the D8,
Mm-hmm.
7. And then I have a +4 modifier.
And then double the 7.
So 14.
14. Okay.
Wait. So 14, 18.
So you blast ice out of your hands, and this thing is not enjoying it anymore, and it's reaching this like magma drippy, whatever you could call this thing, scream as it seems to start freezing, and it's so bad that its arm falls off.
Oh.
Yeah.
But do it again.
Ouch.
Because that was my
You-
bonus action.
You can't. Oh.
So what's your bonus action? Oh,
I
that was
used
your.
a sorcery point to do quick spell.
Oh, okay.
or
So you
quick
wanna do it
touch,
again?
whatever it's called.
As
So
your
I
other
do that
action.
again. Yeah.
Okay, go for it. Roll the hit.
20 is 10.
Plus.
What's my plus?
So you go to the bottom. Let's see. Where's your character? So you go to the bottom, and you add. Let's see.
Is it the DC?
Yeah, your spell save DC
Yeah, 4.
or spell attack bonus is what it is.
Yeah, 4.
So you add 4. That's what you add to your spells.
Okay.
So you rolled a 10 plus 4.
Yep.
Okay, so 14 hits. Roll damage.
8.
Plus
Hey,
times 2.
16 plus, so 20.
So you blast ice out of your hands. Second time, and as it's screaming, and it solidifies. It's no longer molten.
Dude.
Is it my turn?
It's dead.
Yeah, that wasn't so
Oh.
bad.
Can I shoot it though? Yeah. So what do I do?
Shoot it.
With a D20 or just like?
No, it's not moving anymore.
It's not going to dodge
I mean,
unless you get a 1.
You
Okay.
don't.
So
You
I
don't have to
shoot
do
it.
any damage. You just shoot it. So you shoot an arrow into the thing, causing it to
Shoot it, I
crumble and break
gotta-
and crack.
Okay.
So it shatters and falls to the floor.
I go to collect my arrow.
Just do it again.
Yeah.
Alright.
This time I think we should choose one of each. But we should
Yeah.
do one that maybe our square corner is touching. So I could either pick up the earth or the air one
Mm.
and then kind of rotate it leftwise. So like if I did earth, then Muri or
I go-
Myri, you would do air.
Okay.
I'll grab blue.
Whoever's on the left side
Does
get
fire.
fire.
And then the right top corner gets.
Yeah, I'll grab
water.
the right top water.
Okay, I'll get the left bottom air.
Okay, so I grab earth and then I place it into the pedestal.
Okay, and I do the same with the air.
I do the same with water.
We probably don't want to summon more of these elemental creatures.
yeah, it did seem. They seem.
Brandon, are
kinda-
you getting fire?
yeah, whatever's
wait.
left.
Do we have fire still? Did those
Wait.
Yep,
Orbs
the
go away.
orbs are still there.
cool?
Right.
Okay. So as you place the orbs in each of them, each one glows, and then all of a sudden you hear movement of stone again.
It's the stuff.
Wow. I almost fell in.
Yeah, that would have been bad.
Ooh, a pathway opens up.
Sweet. I am going to keep the fire orb and put it into my bag.
You sneaky.
It's a shiny.
Hey, Navir said we can take and get whatever we want except for the artifact. I am going
That's
to
true.
use these. I'm
And you
actually
can-
going to take all 4. Bloop, bloop, bloop.
And you gave that elemental thing like a sauna bath. It's like, hey,
Yeah, I was hoping he would take that as we were friends, but I mean, it was a little too close. And Ishtar, good work.
A jerk. Trying to melt me for being a friend of man.
So inside, yeah, there's. Oops, you can't see. There's a room.
Woohoo! A little tiny room.
I'm gonna borrow this one right now. And inside there is another statue.
No crap.
More
Milk.
of these.
Okay, I walk into the room. I'm gonna go look at it.
Whoops.
I fall on my face.
Okay, so you walk into the room and you see the statue, which has on it some items. And next to it there is a chest.
Mm. What are the items?
So the items. You look, the statue is holding, I'm gonna take this, this is where the chest is. The statue is holding a staff, quarterstaff. It's wearing a cloak. It has a hat as well.
Can I take the quarterstaff?
Okay.
Is it any good? Is it a special quarterstaff?
You don't know yet.
Mm.
Roll our Arcana check.
You just stole.
What is that? D20?
Yeah.
10, and my Arcana is 2, so 12.
Okay. You notice that there is kind of like a little gem at the top of it. As you're holding it up, all of a sudden it shines really bright,
Hmm.
and then it dims down again.
Hmm.
Magical? Maybe.
Anyone
How
else
big-
want to go in there, or just him?
I go in.
How big are the robes? They like
Yeah,
human-sized
I'm
robes?
collecting all the orbs, so.
All of them?
Chris is
Oh yeah, I'm taking all of them, man.
one of
What are you
doing,
gonna use?
Myri?
Oh, yeah, I'll go in.
Most of my skills are self-taught. I don't know what I'm gonna learn from it. I'm just gonna mess with them.
I'm just saying, like, you had to have the pedestal to make it work. So how are you gonna make it work without the pedestal?
Right, but they're magical properties. The magic didn't leave like the heart did.
That you know of. Yet.
Exactly. So I'm gonna take what I can get.
Okay.
Okay.
What else is
else?
in this small room?
Let's see if I can zoom in. So next to the thing, there was a chest right here.
Okay.
Oh God. And there's one wearing a cloak and a hat.
Who wants
It's
to
what?
open it? And how big were the robes? Were the robes like
The cloak.
human-sized robes or halfling-sized robes?
The cloak. It is about fit for an average human.
Dang it.
And it's okay. It's okay, Davos. I can inspect these, and we might be able to makeshift it for your size.
You're in
Okay.
you're in a different room. You haven't seen these items yet.
Oh,
Hmm.
when
Yeah,
when
you're
you show
collecting
me them,
them.
Davos, remember. what
Fire,
I-
come look at these robes.
You see me coming in. I still have like 2 orbs that I'm kind of stuffing into my pouch. Not all of them are fitting, so I'm like kind of holding.
I want to make a perception check on the rest of the statue.
Okay. Roll. Oh,
14
actually, you
plus
don't need
3.
to roll. This one looks same as the other statues that you've seen.
That's not good.
I want to open up the chest.
Okay, you open up the chest. Inside, you find 50 gold pieces
Ooh.
and 3 bottles of red liquid.
Ooh. Can I inspect further to see what this red liquid is?
Yeah, so you look and you notice that it's normal to know what these things are, but it is a potion of greater healing.
Oh, dang.
They can be used for you roll 4d4s plus 4 health.
Or D4s?
4d4.
Okay.
Myri, I would hold on to that. That is a great treasure that you have just found.
How do you roll a D4? Okay. Do I tell you what I get?
No, it's
No,
when
no,
you
no,
drink
it's
it.
just an item.
Oh, when you drink it. Okay.
Right.
It's just portable health.
Okay, I hand one to Pyre, and I keep the rest in my pouch.
How many were there?
3.
There were
Oh, dang. Yeah.
three. I hand one to Pyre, and I keep the other 2 in my pouch, and I distribute the gold coins among everybody.
Okay.
Sweet.
So everybody gets
Of the not of the other 2 guys who are useless.
So one of them is paying you. The other one has not gotten a turn yet. You killed the creatures before he gets a turn.
Yeah, he's not doing much.
Well, thank you, Myri. I will treasure this. Hopefully, I
Yes.
don't have to use it anytime soon.
They are paying us, but they said we could keep whatever we found. So
Right, but to be fair, Panor,
Panamros.
Amros is a participant, so I think we should distribute 10 gold to him as well.
fair enough.
So everybody gets 10 gold.
Okay.
Plus 10 gold, baby. Woo.
Okay. Who's grabbing the cloak?
I thought Davos took it.
Davos,
Yeah.
did you take the cloak?
I have it. I don't think I can't wear any armor though, right? So, or can I wear cloaks?
Wear a cloak. Cloak doesn't provide protection.
All right. I'll keep it. We'll take a look at it.
And then there's a
Yeah.
hat too.
When we have time, I'll grab the hat. But when we have time, I can look at these items to see if there's anything special
Alright.
about them.
So what do you want to do with the hat?
Well, let's keep it.
You want to put it
Yeah.
on or put it in your bag?
I mean, my bag is pretty full. I just put like 16 massive orbs in that.
So I will put on the cloak,
And the hat looks like this like old tattered cap.
Yeah, I'll put on all of them. See if anything happens.
So as you put on the hat, all of a sudden it changes into a party hat.
It's so cute.
A party hat.
Now that would be a good time for streamers.
And I wear the cloak and I hold the staff.
And as you do, all of a sudden the cloak starts billowing through the air, as if you had willed it to do so.
He also grabbed the staff too.
And I'm holding the staff.
Yep, and he's holding the staff. But
Pretty
that's
cool,
what happens.
Davos.
I pressed to digitate epic music.
This is weird. This is weird stuff.
So
Panamros walks in and sees you. He says, "Ah, I see you found some treasure. Looks like you have a..." And he'll explain what these things are to you. He says, "That is a cloak of billowing. The wearer essentially wills it to billow, and it does so."
Useful.
That's about. It's a good party trick.
Cloak of billowing. And why does my Amros, why does my hat turn into a party hat?
Oh, that is a transfiguration cap. The wearer of the hat can will the hat to take any shape they would like it to, so long as it remains a hat-like object and can fit on the person's head. It also makes you gives you advantage on charisma checks.
I will it to be hair.
It's hair. It's a wig.
Yeah, I have hair, baby.
What color? What color?
Black.
Black. So all of a sudden, silky black hair, just in a perfectly styled fashion.
Just like it used to be.
I prestidigitate his hair to be gray.
No. I will it back to black. How to transfiguration staff that makes things bright.
So, and then he says, on that staff, it is called it looks like a Skyblinder staff. You hold it up and it makes this really bright light. It gives you +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls. Made with the magic quarterstaff. So, if you would like to share any of those items with your party, I will let you guys determine who gets what.
Who wants the robes or the hat?
I want a staff.
But it's my staff. What does the staff do in damage?
It
Plus
does
1.
magic.
It's a magic staff.
No, take the staff.
I want this. I want the staff.
You guys can fight over the staff.
You got your orbs.
And I really don't need the... Well, I mean, if we can mess with the cloak of billowing. Does anybody want the hat?
I'll take the hat,
especially
sure.
really have the hat.
I mean, if you want the hat, you can have it. Otherwise, I'll
No,
take it. Sure.
My monk ways forbid me of having hair.
Oh,
I feel like the illusionist should have the hat of transfiguration, and Pyre, you should have the staff of lighty fireness.
It's just a light.
Yeah,
I
I'll
will
take
give
it.
you-
Fine.
Pyre, I will
Give me
give
the
you the flashlight, and Ishtar, I will give you the hat of hair transfiguration.
So, for the staff, if a flying creature within 30 feet of you makes an attack roll against you, you can use your reaction to hold the staff and cause it to flare with light. Attacker has disadvantage on the attack roll and must succeed on a 15 Constitution save or be blinded till the start of the attack.
nice.
And I will keep.
Other than that, it just does +1 to attack and damage
And I will keep the robes
and spells.
to be later fit for halflingness.
You can always have them tailored. So you all exit the room, and Devere asks, "What have you found?"
Well, we didn't find any ancient artifact.
I
Nothing?
turn my hat into hair while he's not looking.
Look. Did you have?
It's the same as my hair.
Yeah.
It's gray.
Okay.
So
Oh, okay. Sure. So he doesn't notice it. You didn't find nothing special? Just
I
these
mean-
items?
I mean, what is the artifact like? I think if you were to tell us more about this, it might.
It's something. It's a ball of elements, something like that.
You mean like the 16 orbs that I just?
No, not
Grabbed.
quite. It's not. It's not those. It's
The void.
definitely not
Well,
those.
Well, we didn't find anything that sounds like that.
Maybe
So I think. Oh, sorry.
maybe we
Mary.
missed something.
Yeah, I was just gonna say. I think we should mess around with these orbs once again and see if we can open up another door, perhaps.
Okay.
So kind of rotate them one.
Or maybe we should just put in all the same color again. Maybe we just have to go through them.
all right, hear me out. Why don't we chuck them all in?
Put all the orbs on
pedestals?
on the pedestal.
On
All
each
four
one.
at the same time. Okay.
All 16.
I'll redistribute my orbs that I took time to collect. I thought we were leaving, but yeah. And then I'll take 4 orbs and try to put them all on one pedestal in my little corner in the bottom right.
Yep. We do the same.
You can only fit 1 orb at a time.
Let's all put the earth orb on.
Pretty sure we're just gonna activate the
Summon
Stone
another-
Guardians if we do that.
That's true.
But maybe they have some kind of thing, because I got the heart from one of the stone guardians, and it opened a door.
Yeah, but Fire Imp, man, he didn't help anything.
Yeah.
What about the stat? Wasn't there a statue in there?
There's two.
There's two.
One
Oh.
here. One here.
But nothing else in the secret room that we unlocked?
No.
Wasn't there?
Yeah, there was one statue there.
One statue, right?
It looked the same as the first one.
And there's nothing significant about these statues?
You haven't looked yet.
Well, I would go and inspect.
Okay. So you go and you notice that they all look the same, except that they have eyes, as the first ones did not.
Hmm.
And the eyes happen to be purple.
Purple?
What? Purple?
Hmm.
Can I take a dagger and, like, are the eyes carved into the statue or are they different than the stone?
They're different than the stone.
Yeah. Can I take a dagger and try to pluck one of the eyes out?
You can. You take your you have a dagger, I assume. You
Yeah.
stick it in and you just, and a purple orb falls out.
Okay, you guys. I think I figured it out. We're going to take one and I'll pluck the other eyes out as well.
I get the other two.
Yeah. Now distribute, and we're going to put those in the side, and hopefully a door is going to open from the center.
Awesome.
But
Okay.
Toss me.
like,
Toss me
like I
an eye.
said, I don't
Oh, we
know.
now have 4 purple orbs.
Yep. So now we put the 4 purple orbs on, right?
Yes.
Okay, 4 purple orbs on the pedestals.
Okay. As you place the last purple orb, suddenly there's a grinding sound again.
Nobody found me.
You hear a boom, 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 as the center starts turning
Yes.
and then starts to descend.
And I
Mhm.
take my orb off the pedestal.
And it goes back up.
Dang it! Okay, I'll leave it. I'll leave it in the pedestal. Looks like we got to go down.
All right. So we put it on there, and then we go stand on the center pedestal thingy.
And we start walking down.
Okay. So Panamros and Devere stand here.
I'll stand there
as-
too.
And so do we all.
And as three, well, one of you has to place the last orb.
Oh, I will.
Okay.
Okay, so you place the last orb. And as you
wait.
do so,
No, I want to do it.
okay.
Okay, she's got it.
I'm already here.
But wait,
I'm already there.
but wait. I can teleport,
Right.
so we
Okay.
can all go down.
I mean,
But
You just
doesn't
jump.
seem to be moving that fast.
It doesn't go,
She-
it's not super fast.
right.
Oh.
She can just.
But wait, what if we need somebody? I guess maybe one of us needs to stay here so we can get back up.
Yeah, I'll stay here just in case.
I think we might need you, Myri.
Does Navir need to come? He
Mm.
doesn't do anything.
He insists.
Oh,
Okay.
does the other guy need
let's
to
go.
come?
Does
Also.
he insists as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, well, I'll
If
place
Brian
the
wants to.
orb, and then I'll run onto the platform.
So you place the orb, and the pedestal starts descending. You run and you jump on real quick. And as it slowly descends into a large cavern, like obviously also man-made. Gotta get my cavern.
Hmm.
What's down here? We don't know.
I'm pretty sure it's just gonna be more of those magma-looking things.
I sure hope not.
Well, I mean, from what I'm gathering, these people didn't really worship a specific god. They worshipped the primordial elements. So
Mhm.
I think it's
I-
gonna be not nice what we find, given that we had a treasure chest full of super Healy potions.
Oh no.
That is also true, Davos. I feel like I'm going to stay in the back in that case.
You can't do much to those fire creatures anyways.
Did you say this hat was called what?
Hat of Transfiguration.
The Transfiguration cap.
Hmm.
I think we're gonna find the monster of the void.
I don't know if there's a monster from the void, but
Might
I
be.
would hate to find it if there
Because when we
was.
placed all fire orbs, then a fire monster dude came.
Right, but we placed all 4 void orbs, and
Mhm.
all it did was brought us down to this.
So
space.
far, we might not know what else is down here.
Doom, 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 doom.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
What are those?
Those are columns, Myri. Yep, those are columns.
Is it different than a hat of disguise?
Yes.
Trying to add it to my stuff.
I made it up.
Oh, okay. Then that makes it difficult to find.
Yep.
You descend, all of you. Descend onto this giant stone cavern. Torches lit on either sides, many torches. You see pillars of stone and a large, enormous statue that matches the other statues you have seen thus far.
Oh, that's not good. And we see 4 pedestals like in the
And
other
in the
room.
corners, you see 4 circles of glowing runes, something like that, on the ground.
Yeah, I'm
They're
going
just
to send my-
inscribed into the stone floor.
I'm going to send my bat to look at this beautiful statue.
You go to look at the statue, your bat does. What are you looking for?
I just want to see if anything happens as he climbs on the statue or messes around with things.
Nothing happened.
Okay. Well, that statue is big, and it doesn't look like it's activated yet. So we should go inspect these
about-
pedestals.
Probably 12 feet tall, at least.
I do not like that statue.
I go inspect the statue up
Okay.
close.
As you draw closer, you see that this statue has one eye in the center of its forehead, and inside is a very large, glowing purple orb.
Mhm.
And Devere says, "That's it! That must be the item, the artifact. It's in the statue's head.
Oh,
What does it do?
It's a power orb or something."
All right.
And Ambrose looks at it a little bit cautious. He's like, "That is an orb of immense power. I don't know what it is, but I can feel it." He senses it.
So I climb up on the statue and try to pull the orb out of its head.
As you start going for the orb, the statue moves. You fall off.
Why is it moving? How close am I?
You're on it.
No.
You're small, dude.
But it takes a moment it's kind of in a crouched position. It stands up, and so you are free to move while it stands up.
Am I on it?
No, you fell off as it moved.
All right. I'll stay close to it.
Hold on one
I
second.
run under its legs.
Well, behind its legs is a wall.
No. Then I try to climb up it.
You fell off of it.
Oh. All right.
I missed step on top of its head.
Is it being
Hold on.
aggressive?
Hold on 1 second.
Misty step. Oh, JK, it's unoccupied. I can't do that.
Ooh, ominous.
Is that too loud?
A little bit softer. There you go.
Okay. Second.
That's good.
Oh, I didn't change it.
The music must have gotten softer.
Let me change it now.
Do.
Is that good?
Yep.
Do we have to roll for initiative or
What?
something?
Too quiet or just right for you is I can't hear it too well. So, but that's fine. So yes, roll for initiative.
Come on, initiative. Don't fail me now.
20.
I got 19.
Oh, 21.
Yeah, I got. Well, if I got 20, I also got a +1, so I'm 21 as well.
Okay, Myri got 21 as well.
I got 19.
Davos,
21 total.
Pyrie,
6.
6.
Ooh.
Yeah, you just sit in the back there.
I think I'm good. I'm a little traumatized from the first one. Looking at this big guy, I'm like,
That was a 6 foot tall statue.
Okay. You want to stand here?
Yeah.
Okay. Where do you rest? Do you want to stand?
wouldn't we start where we're at since we did initiative?
Yeah,
I
but
wanna
and
go-
it's time to get ready,
I wanna go
to
15
get
feet
moving
away.
because it's a slow thing.
Oh, well, I would have wanted to check out one of the pedestals in the corner then.
One of these ones, or these.
The pedestals, not the pillars.
So these aren't
Yeah.
pedestals. They're inscriptions on the ground.
Oh, okay, cool. I'll check out the inscriptions. That's cool.
Okay.
I don't like the statue, basically. Just trying to stay away from it.
And I'll stay dead center of the platform.
Here.
I want to go
Oh.
15 feet away in the center. Right there. But to the, yeah, there you go.
Okay.
All right.
Oh wait, hold on. So let's see who goes first. Ishtar or Davos, both of you roll.
Oh, so what?
Ishtar and Davos both roll.
Oh,
Actually, who has the higher initiative plus bonus?
We have
Oh,
both.
My initiative's +4.
You both have +4?
I have +1.
Okay, so Davos, you go first.
Okay. So I attack with my nunchucks.
Okay.
Take a swing at its left ankle, which is basically how tall I am, apparently.
Yeah, that's accurate, pretty much.
Okay. So I roll a 14 plus 2 plus 4, so a 20 attack.
Okay. Hold on 1 second. Okay, you hit it.
Okay.
How much damage?
And then I roll a d6. Yeah, d6. Ah, 1 plus 4, so 5.
Okay. You want to move?
And then I will use flurry
You
of
use your key?
blows. Yeah, 1 key point.
Okay,
For 2 unarmed strikes as a bonus action.
go for it.
So I roll 2 die 6, right?
Mm-hmm. I don't actually. I don't remember. Hold on.
You make 2 more attacks.
Yeah. Flurry of blows, 1 point for 2 unarmed. 2 unarmed strikes as a bonus action.
Right. So 2 attacks, and then if each hit, 1d6 per attack.
Okay.
Are your attacks 1d6?
I don't know what my unarmed attacks are.
I think they might be 1d4.
Oh, because you're a level 3 monk.
Yeah, I think they're
Probably
1d4.
are.
Okay.
They are.
So roll 2d4.
So
You got to
Oh,
roll.
actually,
the hit.
you gotta see if you hit first. So roll d20 twice.
16 and a 19.
Hit.
Okay. And then 6 and a 7.
Okay, 6 and 7, so 13.
Nice.
So left kick to the left ankle, and quick roundhouse kick to the right ankle.
I like how you're doing those against stone.
I'm just a tiny tornado down there attacking.
Going against the ankle.
Is there any?
Tasmanian devil.
Is it looking like it's having any effect?
No.
That's great. I'm gonna get
No,
stepped.
no
It
effect.
doesn't appear that way.
Oh my gosh.
Because I just did how much damage?
You did the damage. It just
Okay.
doesn't. There's no cracks or anything like that.
Yeah. but-
Oh my gosh, we're gonna die.
You did 18 damage.
Yeah. Okay.
Not
There
bad.
we go.
Okay, my
Okay.
turn.
Yes.
Okay, so I do the quick spell
Okay. So give you two.
and say what?
Gives you two spells essentially.
Yep. And I will do Burning Hands, which attacks in a cone.
So your
15
friend is
feet.
in your cone.
But if I shoot diagonally,
Okay.
it will only hit the statue, right?
Yeah. Unless you want to stand right there.
That works too. Yeah, that's fine. Puts me behind cover too.
Or
So-
just aim up.
That's true. Yeah, that's fair.
I aim slightly up, about 3 feet higher than I normally would, and cast Burning Hands, which is a 3d6. But I'm casting it as a level 2, which makes it 4d6.
Okay. Got
My
it.
d20 is
Roll the hit.
14.
No, you roll a dex save.
Yeah, my d20 is 14 plus 1 for dexterity is 15.
No. The
No,
character
you-
getting blasted rolls for saves.
Yeah.
Oh, so yeah, he does dexterity.
You got an 8. Or
I
7.
got 15.
So he takes full damage.
And I hit him for 19. I don't think I have a modifier for this. No modifier. So he gets hit for 19 damage.
Okay.
You rolled really good with those.
Mm.
And then I will use my second spell as Firebolt. Actually, no, I'll do Burning Hands again, but I'll do it as a level 1.
You can't cast more than one first level or higher spell per turn.
Even if I do quick spell.
Quicken just lets you make an action as a bonus action.
Okay. So I'll do
You could
Firebolt
do
then,
Okay. Roll the
which
hit.
is 11 for the hit.
Nope. So you shoot at it, but it
Missed.
missed essentially.
Okay. And then I stay put.
Okay. Next is Myri.
Okay.
You guys are gonna get
Um,
clobbered.
I'm gonna use my heavy crossbow and shoot at the statue's head, like I did in the first one.
Okay. Roll the hit.
Okay, I got a 12 plus
8.
8.
So you hit.
20.
It was 20.
Okay. 20 damage? Or how much damage?
I mean, I don't know. I rolled a
Oh.
20.
So that's your D. Now you have to roll the damage dice.
Oh, right. 1d8. Where's the d8?
I thought it was a
It's a
D10.
1d10.
Oh, 1d10. That's right. Which is you. I got a 9.
So the arrow flings through the air. You're right here, over the top of them, and through the fire blast, and hits it in the head, but deflects off.
Dang it.
Man, I'm getting worried. I'm too close.
Did it
to
look like it dealt any damage?
It dealt damage,
Okay.
but it didn't go. It didn't embed in the skull.
Right.
This thing like last time.
Hmm.
So, the statue is finally done getting up, and it makes an attack towards
Goodbye, Davos.
Davos here.
Run!
You done messed
18.
up now.
18. Does it hit you?
That's the. Oh, so I'm rolling a d20.
No.
No.
Does it hit you? What's your AC?
My AC is
Armor class.
17.
Okay, so it hits you.
Oh crap!
It takes his hand and just to crush you with it,
Golly.
Oh,
and it will do 13 damage, and it's gonna knock you back against that pillar there. It's then gonna take a step forward, and then another, and it's gonna do the same thing
Oh,
Come after me again.
against Ishtar.
it can do 2?
It can do 2.
That's rude. Let's see. So I have to roll to save.
No. What's your AC?
What's your AC?
Oh, I don't get a chance. 14.
So it hits. It got a 16.
You done messed up now, AA Ron.
I have
does-
12 hit points.
It does 11.
Oh, JK.
oh, shoot.
You have 12 hit points.
Oh,
Is it-
no,
no.
I'm good now.
How much total HP do you have?
Hold up. I have 28.
Okay, it does 11.
And I have
I was like, how do you have such a low number?
17. 17. We're good.
You're a frail man. Who's got the other? Myri,
Did I
What?
fly anywhere?
we could use some of
you
dispersion
got
of the
knocked
health
that way.
potion.
Sorry, what, Brandon?
We could use
And
some
you're on the
dispersion
ground.
of health potions.
I can't hear you.
Potions.
We could use you sharing some of.
Oh,
this
my
health
potions? Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna. Is it my turn?
You just had your turn.
Oh, okay.
I think it's.
It's his turn.
Fire's turn.
Pyre. He has a potion.
It is. Hold on.
I got a 6. I'm probably going last.
You are going last.
I
Oh,
noticed
yeah,
that.
it's the other guy. I forgot. The guy that doesn't do anything.
And
It's
just
his
so you
turn.
know,
Yes, it's his
this
turn.
healing potion will not heal all the damage this guy can put out. So I'm probably going to save it in case one of you goes down.
If he hits me again, I'm going down.
Where is he?
I imagine Davos made a squeaky noise when it.
I gotta pull up his character sheet. So he he is going to, where is it?
Da, 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 da. Da, da.
Hold on a second. Okay, so Penamros, now that once you two are knocked out of the way, he holds up his staff and he points it at the thing, and a bolt of lightning sparks from the staff and jumps to the thing's chest. This enormous, bright white blue bolt of lightning that's 5 feet wide just hits this thing. So hits it directly, and it will do. Let's see. And it's gonna just doing 31 damage.
Ooh.
Are we cool, right, Penamros? Yeah. I mean, like
Where was
we're just playing, yo.
where was that with the fire thing?
Told you he didn't get a turn.
Yeah.
We're just chilling, right? We're just playing, right?
I think he's gonna back up a little bit.
You got your gold. You got your gold.
Did the statue do anything other than just get hit?
It like, and it looks singed, but it's still ready to go.
I cleaned the statue.
Now it's not singed anymore. Okay, Fire's turn.
Okay, I will move 30 feet. So just to the left of the bottom right pillar. And up 2 more. And then I will also cast Burning Hands from the palms of my beautiful
Okay, roll the hit.
ash gray hands. Da-da-da. So it's a dex save of 13.
It does not.
So you
Save.
take 13 fire damage.
Okay.
And that's my turn because I moved 30 feet and cast my action.
Okay. As you finish your turn, this guy's back here. Just kind of like, get it.
Yeah.
I like
Yeah.
Namir.
Thanks, Navir.
Actually, he's gonna hide behind this pillar. He thinks that's safer. Suddenly, this starts glowing, and you see a similar ring of fire.
No. No.
Your orbs.
Yeah.
Is that the demon monkey thingy that we were fighting?
The fire demon monkey?
He stands right there.
Oh no.
You are in a poor position, Pyre, to fight the fire monster.
And he is going to breathe fire at you,
What's the save?
Dex.
It's not a good one. Ooh, 17. Ha
So you hear this like this familiar magma-y, slurpy fire sound, and you hear the familiar, and you just know to dodge. So you get out of here, and fire just comes shooting out to here. But you miss it.
Does it hit the statue?
Does not
No.
does not damage you at all. Your turn. Ishtar Davos.
I stand up crack my neck after being swatted into a pillar.
Is that
He,
your
he might have done that for you.
Yeah. Where am I at?
Roll a
Point.
Constitution check to make sure you didn't break it.
So if you want to move away from him so when you move, if you're next to an enemy, if you just move away, they get an attack of opportunity. So they just get a free
No.
swipe at you.
Yeah, no, I don't want to move.
Okay, but in order, you'd have to take a disengage action to move.
Yeah, no, I want to keep fighting. So I run up the pillar, I turn around, I run up the pillar, I jump off, and I swing at its head with my nunchucks.
You end up over here.
Is
that
what
what
the
you're
open? Is this what the open hand teaches at school?
Yeah.
Okay, if you want to do that, do a dexterity check.
Dexterity check. Just 1d20, right?
Plus your dex.
Oh, crap. 8.
So you attempt to run up this thing, but you don't. It's, there's not a lot of. It's a very polished pillar, and so you slip on one and you fall down. So you lose half of your movement.
No, fine. I just fight its feet again.
Okay.
This seems more accurate to what they teach at the open open hand. Get that ankle.
Okay. So rolling to attack is 10 plus 4. So plus 2, so 16.
Okay, you hit.
And then my D6 nunchaku. 2 plus 4, so 6.
6 damage.
Yep.
Okay.
And then I will once again use the flurry of blows with 1 key point.
Go for it.
So 2 D20s. Poo on a stick. 4, so 8, 6. Oh no, I don't get the attack bonus with my nunchaku, right? Because it's open hand. So just 8
Oh,
and
you
7.
do. You're good with attack bonus.
Oh, okay. So 10 and 19.
So
for
one of
attack.
those hits.
And my D4. 4 plus 4, so 8.
Okay.
Nice.
Just give it a good
And
smack and a couple
if-
punches.
If hit with flurry of blows, then dex save or go prone.
It's not going prone.
Aw, dex save.
17.
Oh yeah. I'm pretty sure he beats it.
How sturdy are these columns?
What is-
They're medium. I mean, you're not going to push it over.
Oh, okay. I wanted to.
Okay, next, Ishtar. You're muted.
I'm ready. Let's see. I would like to cast my second sorcerer point. And
Okay.
do quick spell again. And my first spell will be Minor Illusion.
Oh no.
And I will encase myself crouched down in a stone box that looks like an outcropping of the pillar I am next to.
Okay. Sounds good.
I then cast Ray of Frost and nail the dude in the back of the head.
He's facing you.
Oh, I don't do that.
This is his front.
Why is he facing me if he attacked the midget?
He attacks the midget and then you.
And then the midget attacked it.
This is what it looks like.
I know,
Face
but
this.
didn't he move first?
No.
No. He
Oh, okay.
halfling attacked, then you attacked, and then he moved, attacked the halfling, moved, attacked you.
Oh, but he hasn't attacked me yet.
Not recently.
Okay.
He's only had one turn.
Oh, I see. Then I changed my mind.
You're not gonna get that box.
I'm gonna, box is back. I create an illusion of myself
Ooh.
in a slightly crouched position, no larger than 5 feet in diameter.
Okay.
And I back around, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20. Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Shoot.
Take care of that fire
All right,
thing.
here's what I
I'm
do.
not gonna be able to.
He's looking at where I was, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's just, yeah, that's
So
where
I
you
get
were.
to the corner of the pillar, go 2 more forward, and I cast Misty Step and go directly behind him, but at the wall. Right there.
Okay.
And then I wait.
Okay. Myri's turn.
Okay, I want to use what's it?
Do you want to move anywhere?
No, I don't think so. I want to use my action surge. So you can take 1 additional action on your turn. This can be used 1 time per short rest.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do that. So
So you get 2 actions this round.
my first action is to make a perception check to see if there's anything around that might help us defeat this giant stone monster.
Nope.
Dang it. Okay. And then my second one is to shoot my crossbow again.
Okay. Roll damage, or roll the hit and roll damage.
Okay. Hit is 17.
Hits.
Is that's plus dexterity, so 17, 18,
It still hits.
Yeah.
21. And then the damage 1d10. I got 10.
10?
Yeah.
Okay. So another arrow comes flying. Maybe knocks a chink off.
Oh man.
You hit the lightning bolt this time, the lightning bolt spot, so.
Oh, okay.
Brianne, I don't know if you are not wanting to use it, but you do have the echo that you could activate.
Yeah, I just don't quite understand it yet.
So as a bonus action, you create it,
Mm-hmm.
and it can move 30 feet from you. And if you take an action, it can also take an action attack.
Oh,
And it has
Okay.
1 health, and you can do things with that.
okay.
Right. It has 1 health, AC of like 16 or something.
Mm-hmm. But it still can attack like I would.
Yeah, if you attack on your turn, it can also make an attack.
Oh. Okay, good to know.
So you want to do that? Create it?
I mean, if it's still possible.
Yeah.
As my extra turn.
Go for it.
Okay. Then I'll do that. I'll cast my echo. I can't go
Okay.
more than 30 feet, though, so. Where does that put me?
This is 30.
Okay, I'll go about 25.
Here?
Yeah. And so since I attacked, then my echo attacks?
Yes, but it attacks with a melee weapon.
Yeah, I'll use the trident.
Right.
So I'll roll my d20. Or do I still do that?
Yes.
Okay, so my shadow got a 16.
Okay,
With
it hits.
D6.
You guys are really good at hitting.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm surprised. Like everyone's hitting basically.
Usually it's a
What's-
lot of misses.
So is
What's the
Stone.
D6? Okay, I don't know what is this. This is the okay.
A D6
A
is a
D6
normal.
is your-
I
normal.
got
die.
a 6.
Oh,
Okay.
dang.
Great. I'm playing well.
So I tried
So
it.
it hits it, does some damage as well.
Okay.
Whose turn is next?
Stone monster.
Stone monster's turn. Yes. So the stone monster stands up. He's gonna stand. He's gonna back up a little bit. No.
Oh, it's gonna step on Ishtar.
Don't squish me.
He's gonna move here. If I can get him to move. Come on. There we go. He's gonna move here.
Am I still undetected?
Not anymore.
Did he take my illusion?
Oh, yeah, but he turned around now.
Oh man.
And he is going. Everybody needs, so you and you need to do an intelligence save.
Who's you?
Intelligence.
You guys are gonna die.
D20.
Yep.
Which characters?
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do this. He's not gonna move. He's gonna do. How do cones work?
I would just imagine that it goes in 3 directions.
Yeah. But like, so Chris, is it like diagonal?
I mean,
So
it's like the triangle kind of look. So
by like 60 feet. So that goes to here. And
60
then how?
feet would go all the way to the edge.
Oh, you're right.
Oh shoot.
You're right. Okay, so all these people
Yeah.
have to make an intelligence save.
Hey, all you people. So
Oh,
I am undetected.
You're undetected.
Yeah, we're
Intelligence?
We're uncared.
Yep.
We're undetected.
Ooh, I got 17.
Okay.
Saving throw. I got a 20 total.
Okay. He's good. So all of a sudden you feel this very large psychic pain. Your brain just feels like it's gonna
Whoa.
explode. And it is going to do uh, 7 damage to you, to everybody
I
in
don't
that
like-
area.
I don't like this guy.
Yeah, well, you didn't get backhanded into a pillar yet.
And then
Because I'm keeping my distance.
And then at the same time that's happening, this guy's gonna pop out.
Oh no!
No. Who is that?
Okay, Pyre's turn. Oh wait, no, Wizard's turn.
Come on, Hanamros.
He's gonna move over here. And he's gonna stop that guy from doing things. Okay, so he's gonna do, where is it? What do I want to do? Oh wait, sorry, different one. He's gonna cast Magic Missile.
Magic.
And he's gonna use a 5 or a 4th level spell slot for that. So he'll do 3, 6. So he's gonna do One here, one there, one there, two here.
I cast magic missile at the darkness.
That's what I was thinking.
9, 10, and 12. And this causes these to just
Oh, they're weak.
okay.
You got rid of the elementals.
These ones, yes.
All right.
Okay,
Now
your turn.
it's
Fire.
fire.
Okay. I don't really have too many things, so I will cast Mind Spike
Oh, this is gone.
on the big guy. He needs to make a Wisdom save of 13.
Okay.
Or take 3d8. Sorry,
What type
Laura?
of damage?
Psychic.
Okay. So how much?
He takes 16 psychic damage. I
Okay.
didn't hear if he failed or succeeded.
What was his roll? What did he have to beat?
13.
Okay, he failed.
Awesome. So he takes 16 total. And for the next hour, as long as he's on this plane of existence, I know where he is, and he cannot be hidden from me.
Okay. So you cast a spell on him, and it appears to have no effect.
Blast.
Mhm.
Whose turn is next?
Believe
Uh,
that's
Davos.
Davos, go.
Davos is back, baby. So, attack
Okay.
viciously.
Do you hit?
I roll a 4 plus 11, 15.
You hit.
Yes.
Woohoo.
Okay.
How much damage?
4 plus 8 plus 2, so 10.
Okay.
And
10
then I will use my last key point for flurry of blows.
Okay.
Again, striking viciously at the ankles. I'm going to chop this tree. I'm chopping it.
Okay.
22 on both.
Okay. They both hit.
Bang, bang.
Bang, bang, bang.
How much damage?
2 and 4. And so plus 4, so 6 and 8.
Okay.
And
Total?
then, total, yeah, 6 and 8 total.
Oh, 6 and 8. Okay. Okay.
And
Next.
then strength save or be pushed 15 feet.
Okay. It gets pushed into the pillar. Some your magical key energy just boom, and it just knocks
no-
into this pillar, which collapses.
And no reactions till your next turn.
Ooh.
Flurry of blows.
Woof.
And in the process, its arm fell off this time.
Ooh,
Ooh.
that's a step.
As it fell to the ground into the pillar, its arm could not bear its weight.
I'm just imagining a little midget blasting a 16
midget.
statue.
I am a halfling.
He's a
Sorry,
hobbit.
shorter than a midget.
The hobbits
I'm a
is
monk halfling.
Imagine
He's
Frodo
basically a child.
doing Sauron.
I'm very toned.
He's basically
So-
the size of Logan.
Yeah.
it doesn't put any restrictions on size on that, does it?
Nope.
Okay.
That's one of the great benefits of the open hand.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I'm gonna put this dragon.
Yes.
Oh.
You just gotta know
Okay.
where to push. That's all.
Okay, Ishtar.
Okay. I use my final sorcery point to do the double spell thing. And I do Burning Hands.
Okay,
I light that mofo.
roll.
It's a
hit.
12 plus 1, so let's see. He needs
To
to
hit.
save 13.
Say again.
He needs to save 13.
Dexterity.
Yep.
He does. He gets a natural 20.
So that means half damage.
Okay.
And my hit is 18, and my 3d8. Let's see, what is it? 3d6 is 12.
Okay. So as he's falling and you get ready to blow this fire at him, he puts his hand up and just kind of like, and it just kind of stops most of it in the process. Does some damage, but not as much as you intended.
And I take Ray of Frost and I nab his little nub.
Okay.
His stub. There's no saving roll for this.
Okay.
Should have done this to begin with. 7 plus 4, so 11.
Okay.
Get him in the nub where his arm fell off.
So it's freezing a little bit more there. Now it's slickery. Who's next?
I think
Myri?
that's me.
Oh, and I run away
Which way?
to
Oh.
the bottom of the map.
Are you able to see?
Yeah,
Aren't
1,
you-
2.
You're already
3,
at the bottom
4.
of the map.
Let me go to the bottom left corner of the pillar Brandon's at.
Hold on 1 second. Can you see the thing at all?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It froze on me.
Oh,
Oh.
then no.
Okay, so where are you moving to?
Bottom left corner of Brandon's pillar. Davos.
If it will unlock for me.
Just stop sharing and then reshare. See if that works.
Yeah. Let me see if I can kick out this participant. Okay. Wait. Come on. Anyway, so you move. To where?
Bottom left hand corner.
Behind the pillar?
Of Davos's pillar.
Or against the wall?
Against the pillar.
Okay. Sounds good. Okay. Who's next?
Okay. I move about
There we go.
10 feet closer to the statue. And I aim to hit with my crossbow on the frozen part that Dallin just froze of his arm.
Okay. So you aim, roll the hit.
I got an 8. Plus 8.
So 8 to hit.
8. Yeah. I rolled an 8 on my d20. And then
Okay.
plus 8
Okay, so it hits.
for a hit. Yeah, 16.
Gosh.
Okay. And then I roll a d10. And I get a 3.
Okay. So you take your aim and you shoot again. But this time the arrow does embed into the frozen arm part.
Cool.
Making progress.
Okay, do your magic, Brandon. Who's next? Monster dude?
Yes. So he's gonna stand up. He's gonna come over here, and he's just gonna swing at you.
Wait, does he get a turn? I thought he lost his turn.
No, he gets up. He doesn't have
We've only-
reactions.
Oh yeah, no reactions.
So he gets up, he moves over. Oh, you can't see again, can you?
Yeah, it froze again.
I don't know why it's doing that.
It's okay.
It's okay, fish.
Now we can see.
So, I'm gonna roll to hit you, Myri. And it's gonna hit with, where is it? Okay. So it's gonna use that. Okay, yeah. So it's gonna hit with a 24.
Yeah, that hits.
Do I have like a saving throw or anything, or is it just hit?
It's gonna get hit. And you're gonna take 14 damage.
Okay.
That's
much
to me, right?
To Myri.
Oh, Myri.
Now it's you.
No, crit!
Crit.
Run, pyro. Oh, it was a crit?
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
You drink that potion quick.
Yeah.
So luckily you had only rolled a 5. So
think-
5 plus
I
5.
think I'm dead.
20 damage.
Yeah, I'm unconscious.
How much? I thought you had 24 or 22.
Nope, because I got hit before. I'm at 16.
When did you get hit before?
The psychic blast.
Oh yeah, okay.
Oh, yeah.
And so you got blasted into this pillar as well, and you're just crumpled.
Oh no!
Okay.
How does the potion work? Can you give unconscious people potions?
Yeah, you have to just.
No.
Okay.
It's up to you, Myri.
He has one
So-
on his person.
But he's
Yeah,
anybody
unconscious.
can get
I'm unconscious. I
anybody-
can't drink it. I'm dead.
What I'm saying is, I don't have to be the only one to go and get it.
Oh,
give
gotcha,
it to you.
gotcha.
Like, he has one. You can go and take it and give it to him.
So, the wizard's gonna come out, Penamnos, and he's gonna hold up his lightning staff again. This time aiming at the arm stub. And he is going to. Where'd it go? So he's gonna hold up his staff again and blast it. He's going to do.
This song sounds too happy.
Oh, did it change?
Yeah.
It's because the golem took me out.
Too hope. Ah.
Myri's
So
having dreams.
he's gonna do 30 damage, but this time as he releases the lightning bolt, it goes into the arm and then out the other arm. And light just fills and just the whole statue explodes.
You
Finally.
chump.
We did it.
Crumbling
Somebody
into
fire.
pieces strewn throughout the area. And as it does so, the head falls to the ground, right about here. And the
Right on
purple
top.
orb rolls right into his hands.
Who's that?
Years.
Is that Naveen? Navir?
Navir. Rolls into Navir's hands.
I press to digitate Final Fantasy music.
Dun, 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 dun,
So what do you guys want to do?
well, I'm gonna go save Pyre.
Yeah, somebody give Pyre some potion.
So you go over and give him a potion.
Yeah.
Or add your health.
Does he drink the whole thing?
Yeah, you usually consume the whole thing if you drink a potion.
Okay, so now we only have 2.
How much do I heal, Brienne?
Oh, I don't know.
44. Plus 4.
So 48.
Are you wanting me to
No,
roll?
44 plus 4.
Yeah, 48.
Oh, but
No.
Not
44. and then
4D4.
I'm funny.
So do I do the rolling or just Chris?
Chris does.
Okay, go Chris.
Sweet. I heal 9.
Oh, dude. You got
Raider
4
healing.
ones?
I rolled 3 1s and a 2.
Wow. Well, you're alive. Welcome back.
So how much health does everybody have?
I have 16.
I have 18.
17.
Okay. As you are coming to, Chris, you hear laughing.
Oh, man.
お前はもう死んでいる。
you look over
Severe.
at Navir
Yeah.
holding this purple orb,
I knew
and
it.
all of a sudden his appearance changes. He's no longer human. In fact, his skin is black, and he looks elvish,
I hate elves.
and he's laughing maniacally at this point.
I say, hey, dude, that's cool and all. You can be like all crazy and powerful, but give me my friggin' gold.
So he says, "Thank you for giving this to me. I've been searching for this for quite some time now. Unfortunately, I was not pure of heart enough to get into this chamber. But you all have done it for me. I don't think I'll be needing you anymore." And with that, Panamros shouts, "Run as fast as you can." And he takes off running this way.
Where you
Yeah.
going, dude?
You gonna follow?
I'm safe.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow Hanamros.
These two? Yeah. So as you get closer this way, suddenly Javier holds up this purple orb, and that all of a sudden in your mind, this sense of you lose control completely over yourself, and you just collapse to the ground onto your knees. And you're trying to resist the best you can. Roll an intelligence check.
Even though I'm behind the pillar,
Even though you're behind the pillar.
17.
I got a 1.
I got a 2 plus 0.
Technically,
Yeah,
I got
so I got a 2.
a 2 minus 1. Which
I
is
got a 23.
So-
I got a 23.
Got a 17. So Davos and Myri just got their brains blended.
So you are all semi-conscious, other than Chris and Panamros. Chris, what are you gonna do?
Even a 17?
I'm going to cast Mind Spike on the evil dude who's a butthead.
Okay.
So he needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
$19.
Yeah, he saves. Cool. But I do some damage. I do 14 points of psychic.
Okay.
Halved because he saved.
He's gonna take 7 of that, and it's
Yep.
just enough to make him lessen his hold on all of you, briefly.
Boom.
Um,
Take that. Never.
and as he's getting ready, he's recovering. He starts, in his hand, all of a sudden there's this large ball of fire that he's getting ready to chuck at you, when all of a sudden Panamros throws up this enormous wall that circles you all in this area. And you feel the heat as the wall almost doesn't stand it, but it manages to survive. And Panamros quickly looks over, and he casts a portal on the opposite stone wall. And he yells, "Run through the portal. Don't look back."
Yeah, I do that.
Yeah, that's good. Somebody help drag
Meander.
me.
I
My
meander to
my
the
brain
portal.
is Somebody drag me. My brain is numb.
Go through the portal. And who was the last one out through the portal? Who was Fire? You're the last one out.
Sure.
Because you're helping everybody else whose minds were kind of little. As you look back through the portal, you see Panamros running towards the portal when all of a sudden there's this big flash of purple. You hear the crumble of stone and the portal disappears.
Aw.
No, best buddy.
And
Some Gala versus X-Death stuff right there.
when
Where did
you
they send
when you
us?
take a minute to figure out what's happening, you are in a forest somewhere
Well,
that you don't know.
we made it out alive.
Are we gonna get our money?
Nope.
Nope.
I don't think we're getting paid.
Crap.
I don't think we're getting
I
paid
produce
at all.
booze and I drink.
Poor Hanamros.
I am sad.
I am
So-
indifferent.
That is the end of today.
Hmm.
Dang.
Heavy.
Heavy, yeah.
That was
A
good.
little longer than I intended, but I wanted to get through it all.
Yeah,
Well,
that was,
thank you. No, that was a blast.
yeah, that was awesome.
It went about the typical session length.
So
So, did we get any experience?
it'll be milestone experience. So I'll just tell you when to level up.
Do we heal it all?
You heal after long rests and stuff.
Or- yep.
Well,
So
it's probably gonna be a week until we play again, so
well,
by then.
yeah, you will be healed on your next by sometime around the next game. So,
Man, what a jerk that Navir. He's a jerk
Yeah.
face.
I should have killed him.
I'm actually quite happy because I did not even expect that. I was like, oh, bummer.
He could have offered us more money if he wasn't going to pay us in the first place.
Yeah, but the best lie is one that's partially true.
Mm.
I'll give you 10. Okay, I'll do it for 10.
You
Just
got
kidding.
10. You got 10.
Yeah, we did. We found 10 from the
Glad we
chest.
gave Panambros 10.
Yeah, that's gonna be effective use of coinage.
Yeah.
I should have
Probably
taken
wouldn't
his
have given us a
spellbook.
portal if we stiffed him.
Pyre, I'm going to give you my cloak of billowing. Please,
What?
please
I-
make the changes to it by next week so it fits me.
Just it.
Oh, okay.
You're all in the forest right now. So,
Yeah. Hey,
and you
Give
don't know
me-
where.
He
Give
didn't
me
say
a
what he
week. I'll.
he just said he needed some time.
Yep.
I'm assuming he was a seamster in a past life.
No, I was actually just going to figure out if it was magical, which we've already
Oh.
figured out.
You could always use it as a blanket.
Exactly. For
That's
you,
true.
for
Neat
you, you
blanket.
can wrap up like a burrito.
My blanket of billowing. I'm just proud that I flurry of blowed the giant statue into a pillar.
That's pretty
That was pretty great.
Can I just say that you guys are surprisingly stronger than I thought.
Right.
Well, that makes me feel good because I'm surprisingly weaker than I thought.
Hey, you just got 3 crits. That's all right.
Oh man, I got wrecked so fast. Iron
Yeah.
is
We're
gonna
gonna call you
keep
Crits
his
Bouchard
distance
now.
from
Crits Bouchard.
Pyre's natural weakness, blunt force trauma.
seriously. It's like getting smothered.
I'm pretty sure most people have that weakness.
Not me. I bounced off a stone pillar like a teddy bear.
All right. I'm going to stop this now.